Well, hello, my two people. Um, I have no idea who you are. Can you hear me? I see a thumbs up. Let me see if did someone type a hello? Let me make sure I'm seeing this. Ah, there we go. My chats weren't popping up. Hey, Chris. Hey, Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Higginbotham. I am just here to hang out because it's Friday night. I have 100 billion things I need to do, which means I'm procrastinating because I don't want to do them. I'm going, hey, Linda. We are going to Florida, not this weekend, but next weekend. So I have like a billion things I literally need to do. Clean house, we're having a house sitter come, do laundry, pre-pack. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna hang out with my friends. Hey, Chris. I haven't seen your new video, Chris. I missed your premiere today. It's been one of those weird weeks. I mean, weird work weeks. So I'm wearing a new lipstick, by the way, guys. This lipstick was given to me by Miss Winnie B. You know, in one of her last videos, she said that she had enough of these lipsticks that she could never buy another lipstick. And I said, can I buy one for you? And she said, I'll give you one. So she sent one in the mail for me. This is the Dior 999, the one they put in all their holiday buy. You know, if you buy this, you can get this or whatever. So she had a bunch of these, and I said, I would love one. And I love this color. I love it. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm trying not to buy Dior, fall down the trap because I love Dior. I love their lipstick. Even if there's a fragrance in them, I can fall down the rabbit hole. And once I go down that rabbit hole, I already have a shopping spending problem, guys. I don't need to have luxury makeup again because we've been down this road. I mean, speaking of luxury makeup, now this isn't makeup, but it's you'll see this in a later unboxing. I bought this from Macy's. So this isn't makeup, but it's perfume. So there's a whole story behind it, and I really love the holiday packaging this year. It has all these celestial type of shooting stars and constellations, and it was just this real, sorry, I know that was probably loud, it's really pretty thing. So it's my Christmas gift from my dad in heaven, although I had to pay for it. It's something it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. It's my father always, hey honey, can you give me a drink when you have a second? I am live.
The Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi, I guess it's on because we're talking.
Okay.
Yeah. Is your phone not connecting? Yeah. I had to reconnect the other day. Like, it made me physically sign in. So it might just be that. Okay. So we're planning our... So I have a billion things I have to do. Okay. Beautiful. I'm like... Butterfly moment. So beautiful. Estee Lauder is some of my favorite... My parents were always American brand people. My father was always buy American, and if you can. So we always had Estee Lauder. So I mean, a lot of people like Dior, which is French, Chanel, which is French, and but we always had Estee Lauder as one of the American brands, and my mom always wore it. So growing up, we always got Estee Lauder, and Beautiful is one of my favorites. So is Beyond Paradise, Pleasures, and Youth Dew, which is a very strong scent. It's one of the OGs. So, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you live. Yay! Nomi, yeah, I'm just random. This week has been crazy. Because I plan my weeks by other people's lives, and Super Jacob didn't go live on Wednesday, and he's not feeling well, so he's recovering. Let's hope he gets better. And then Caleb didn't do his live, and then we had to work a super long day yesterday, so I wasn't able to go live. And I'm like, look, I have 100 things I have to do today, and I don't want to do any of them. So I'm going to hang out with y'all. And I have like boxes to unbox, and I wanted to show you guys stuff. So I'm sure I'm not the only one who's spending Friday night at home. Because I'm like, it's the end of the month, mid-month, So what perfumes, ladies and gents, do you guys wear? Because I wear men's colognes and women's perfumes. I think the fact that perfume has gender is just ridiculous. But anyway, Linda S. Yes, I always, yeah, let's be honest. I'm home every night. I don't like driving at night. And it's not okay. So to be fair, to drive to my home after you get off the highway and take the larger roads, you end up on a 2-lane rural road that's in both directions, which is the most dangerous type of road to be on. That's actually where most of the fatalities happen, are on 2-lane roads in the country, which is where we live. So there's about 10 miles of road that's pretty dangerous, and I don't like it. So I try to get home before night, or my husband's driving, because when I was living in the city, city, like the big city, like when I was living in San Antonio with like 1 million people, there was no night driving because everything was lit. Everything was so well lit. And you're on Highway 35. Now, Highway 35 is like the Texas highway of everything. It goes from all the way from Laredo all the way up north. It just keeps on going. 35 is that road. So it's a big commerce road, so it's huge, and it was always well lit. So I'm like, I don't have a problem driving at night. Well, then we moved down here, and I'm like, yeah. So I try not to go out at night, and if we do, we're in town, so we're not out of town. And in town, believe me, we have a grocery store. Oh, we have a grocery store, but we have a new grocery store coming in. It's El Mercado. And I think I said this before. Dee and Chris will know what these are. It's a Poco Loco, like the big ones, not the real Mexican grocery stores. I'm so excited because HEB is our other grocery store. We have an HEB and a Walmart, and both of those, HEB is just a grocery store. Walmart is a grocery store plus a store, and stuff. But what I hate about Walmart, and y'all know if y'all ever shopped at these box stores, is you're in the grocery section and you're getting your groceries, and I need to get cotton swabs or something. You have to go all the way to the other side of the store to go get cotton swabs in the pharmacy section, or like the where they put all the hair care products, but it's not where the groceries are. So it's like, you know what? I don't have time to spend my life in a Walmart. I just need to get in and get out. So I'm home. I'm always home. I like being home. This is my happy place. This is my kingdom and my castle. I prefer to be home more than anybody. That's possibly why I'm stressed out over this vacation. James is in heaven. I'm like, what do I pack? If you watch Living Lux with Meredith, and she says she packs with more luggage than one human should really need, but it's her normal. Yeah. I don't pack light. I pack with everything. You need to take a taxi to get across. Yes, you do. Walmart's ridiculous. And then they hide stuff. It's like, why is the dog food over here? And I just needed this thing. Why is it over in automotives? It's like the most ridiculous things. Like, why is house cleaning next to automotives? I don't get it. I'm wearing Hermes Tully today. Speaking of that fragrance we were wearing today. Yay, Linda S. I don't actually have any Hermes fragrances. D. Higginbotham, do you wear fragrances? I'm a huge perfume person, guys. I found YouTube through perfume, how to clean vintage canvas on LV, and then I first went into the rabbit hole of cosmetics and perfume. It's how I found Super Deka, was through his perfume. I didn't even realize he did anything else because I don't follow luxury. And then I kind of fell into this trap. Because through Autumn is how I found everybody else, like Winnie and all the other people. Because I'm not a traditional luxury channel. I am what I consider luxury, which to me is like, oh my gosh, Melissa's Corner, Xerjoff. That's some nice stuff. High dollars. I didn't even understand. See, growing up, I just wore Estee Lauder, Chanel. I thought that was fancy. And then the world of niche perfumery. OMG. Like, what the heck happened? Like, $400? I think I was in a Dillard's, and I picked up a candle, and I had no idea. I'm like, oh, this smells so wonderful. And then it was a $400 candle. Tom Ford. Do I know who Tom Ford was? No. For me, Ford was a truck. Not a designer. Hey, Brian, I'm so happy you're here. I know you don't get my notifications, so I was going to text you and I got distracted. You know, we're just here hanging out, talking perfume, which you should chime in, Mr. I've bought how many perfumes and colognes from, LV, DQ and Botham. I wear Chanel number 5. I love Shalimar. Number 1, Intense by D. Nicolai. I don't know that person. And Black Opium. I love Black Opium. I actually, because of Super Jacob, yes, I did buy the 5-ounce Chanel number 5 soap, which I know these used to come in like plastic containers or trays. Well, now it's just soap because they're cheap that way. luxury soap, and they're chintzy. This is $35 luxury soap. I mean, this better at least be triple milled. Okay. I was gonna buy this to stick in my drawer, but then now it's like, I love the smell so much. It's like, I'm gonna have to use this. I love this. I used to have the EDP, but it's of Chanel number 5, but it was too intense for me. I was talking to Linda P, and she was telling me that they have a Tote that's a little lighter, not as intense as the EDP. I don't like any Tom Ford act. Well, I don't know anything about Tom Ford other than they're owned by Estee Lauder, the financial conglomerate. Oh, by the way, for those who just came in, I'm wearing this wonderful Dior lipstick, the 999 one from that Winnie got, and she says she has she never has to buy any more lipstick. She has so many of these. Well, I asked for one, and she gave me one, and I'm wearing it. And to me, it looks more orange than red. But when you look at the color, I mean, look at this color. It's pretty dang fantastic. I love this now. And I just now started to wear red lipstick. Linda S. Chanel number 5 is my staple, but I wanted to branch out to the things my mom always wore. Chanel number 5. Something dropped. Let's see. D, leave it wrapped and stick it in the closet. That's what I wanted to do, but it's just, well, maybe maybe this because this is the 200 milligrams. No, this is the 150 milligrams. I'll leave this one wrapped up, and maybe I'll buy another one when they reduce in size again to use. I just love the smell of it. I love aldehydes. I do love me some LV fragrances. Linda S. I have not tried the LV fragrance. I haven't either. I only have tried one. Winnie, who is like my personal shopper, she gave me a sample of hers. She decanted some, like 5 mils or something, of her cosmic something, and it's amazing. I mean, amazing, but it's like $600. No joke. Amazing. But I'm like, I really want to try some, but I can't. DD says, it's a beautiful lipstick. I adore the one I just got. Which color did you get, DD? Melissa's Corner House of Silage is good too. So I wanted the House of Silage because they had a Walt Disney collab a year ago, but I had to get off the House of Silage because that place is dangerous at $350 per little cupcake. And with my shopping obsessive problem, I'd be buying some cupcakes. I did get the lipstick from the House of Silage, or Sealage. I don't know how you say it. Higginbotham. I haven't tried LV either. I don't live next to LV stores, and that's the only place you can go try them. Jacobs says the soap is drying. Oh, yeah. See, I have dry skin already. So, yeah, maybe I'll put that in my dresser drawer, which is what I bought it for. Brian said Simpson says, has anyone tried the Chanel lip balm? I know Caleb likes it, but doesn't do it for me. I prefer the Hermes. So Jacob says that the Chanel lip balm actually leaves like a white film on your lips. It's not actually very good. Brooklyn Boy, hey, no, they're not late. We're just hanging out, chilling. I'm just talking to y'all we're talking makeup and perfume because, the rabbit hole. D says, Brian, I have Hermes lip balm. I have the lip balm, but not the clear lip balm. It's their lip tinted lip balm or whatever. GD says, I got a sample with my freebies and I got the Curio. Yes. Brian says the bottles are crazy for the caustic. Yes, the caustic scents, but it's an amazing scent. I mean, really is an amazing scent, but I can't. I $600. I mean $600. I have a hard enough time committing to Chanel department store. I want that Cristal so bad. I've never even smelled it, but the way Jacob describes it, Jacob has cost me more money. D. Higginbotham, I like the Hermes. I just don't like paying. No, I don't either. I bought once. I'll never buy another one. I might buy the refill when I wear it out, but I'm never going to buy another Hermes lipstick. I don't like it enough to buy it again. I don't like the texture enough to buy it again. So I'm very, very picky about lipstick and texture. The Hermes texture is better than the Gucci, but I don't like them. I don't actually like Chanel lipstick because of the fragrance. Not the way it feels, the fragrance. Dior has a fragrance, but I can tolerate it. But it feels better. So I really I'm very picky about my lipsticks. I even have the Dior Lip Glow, guys. And you're not going to believe this. My cheapy lipsticks are better than some of my high-end lipsticks. They feel better on my lips. Very picky. Brian says, I have to agree, I won't pay a cent over $4.20 for an LV charges for their dark fragrances. Well, I mean, D. Higginbotham, all my perfume choices are Jacob's fault. Oh my God, yes. I mean, I like perfume before, but with Jacob, but here's the thing with Jacob, he has enough of the lower end stuff that I'm able to buy one or two. So I did get the Eden, which by the way I love. And the way he described that, I was worried. I love it. And on me, it's not overwhelming at all. And I got the bluegrass or seagrass or whatever. I like the Arden, Elizabeth Arden's. Linda asks, yeah, I blame Jacob. Have bought lots since. Yeah, he's a very good salesperson for not trying to sell us anything. Brian says, yes, D, 80 is a lot. I don't use it often. It'll last me forever. You want my Jeffree Star lips? You should. Yes, that's what I was going to tell you. With my favorite lip balm ever is actually Jeffree Star. I have a ton of Jeffree Star cosmetics. I love his makeup. I love his eyeshadows. I love his lipsticks. When I tell you I have gone down the rabbit hole of makeup, although I'm wearing none but lipstick, I have Pat McGrath. I have had Kat Von D, even the KVD, the new stuff after they sold out. I have the lipstick from that Jeffree Star Velvet Trap, absolute favorite. His super gloss, the Supreme Gloss, the best. I don't do shiny things. Like I don't do highlighters. Like I admire Meredith because we're the same age. I'm actually older than Meredith. She wears all these beautiful highlighters, and I'm just like, wow, it looks so awesome. I don't have the patience for that. I don't think I have the cheekbones for that, to be honest. Let's see. I remember when paying $60 for CK Obsession with a lot. Yeah, I like Calvin Klein's one. I wore that forever. Cabotin. I have 2 or 3 of the Cabotines. I have the Grass. I have my favorite ones, believe this or not, and he never talks about these guys. Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamond, but not the White Diamond, the Flankers. This is the only thing I like the Flankers more than the original. Hey, Mile wants to say hi. I think James is cooking mom dinner. But so the Flankers for the White Diamond, which is ruby, sapphire, and emerald. And my favorite is the ruby and the sapphire. I have yes, I see you want attention. This is what Great Danes do. They nose you until they get their way. He's like, excuse me. Are we going to breathe really heavy into the microphone? Because that's what you're doing, sir. I don't find myself wearing lipsticks that have fragrance every day, even if I don't go anywhere. I do find myself wearing lipstick and fragrance every day. I wear fragrance every day, and I actually do it twice a day. In the morning, I'll wear something, and then before I go to bed, I'll have stuff I wear just at night. Like today, I wore Clinique Elixir. Is that the right name? Yeah, that's my Aromatique Elixir. That's my favorite, one of my favorites. Chris, just came back, but it sounds like you're all talking about Pokemon games. Ruby Sapphire. Ruby Sapphire is actually a flanker perfume for White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor. And I like Elizabeth Taylor perfumes, but you never hear people talk about Elizabeth Taylor ever. I like Elizabeth Arden, Red Door, Elizabeth Taylor. I love perfume. I've always liked perfume. Dee says I don't wear makeup outside of lip balm, but I wear fragrance every day. Yeah. Naomi, yes, that was Mr. Milo. He had to come say hi. Oh, Rael, hey! You missed Mr. Milo. He'll probably coming back because he's. We just got home. It's like 7 something from the office. James had to unpack groceries for his mom, and he's. I think he's making hot dogs for mom. Is what's happening in the kitchen. No, you're not late. We're here. We're hanging out. People keep tempting me with the Hermes. Don't fall for the Hermes lip balm. The only thing about the Hermes lip balm is the packaging. I can show you the packaging. Where did I put that? Where did I put that case? I just had this. I guess. Where did I? You move stuff and you don't know where you put stuff. I just had this. Where did I throw it? Jackie, where did it go? There it is. I put it away too well. Let me show you. Oh, by the way, I got another boo bucket because Super Jacob. Yeah. So I have the pumpkin and now I got the monster. I don't think I'm going to get lucky enough to get another one. My mother wore Red Door and Dior. I love Poison. I love Poison so much. Yeah, Red Door is pretty dang awesome. It's a white floral balm. You have to like white florals. So a lot of folks got tired of the white florals. And I blame the 80s for this because everybody wore it in the 80s. I thought the Hermes lip balm every 3 months or so. I'm an addict. Well, yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. But I want to show you what it is. Me, I like the Jeffree Star lip balm. It's the only lip balm I've used all of, and it was from his money collection, so it was the green one. And so I think it has something in it. I don't know. So here's my little credit card case. So I bought a aftermarket. Somebody was selling off their kit crossbody. So now this is really cool. My tiny bag energy, guys, this card holder. I know. Hey, now I feel pretty when I use the Hermes lip balm. Yeah. Chris, my grandmother wore something called White Diamonds. Yes, it was very popular. White Diamonds was very popular with Elizabeth Taylor, but it's not very popular anymore. I keep dropping stuff, guys. So in here is my Hermes lipstick. So this is what I'm talking about. So this is their balm texture, not the lipstick texture. So it comes with this cool, awesome little pouch. It's a gorgeous case. This is last year's. And Styled by Gwenny is the whole reason I bought this. You're right, Jackie. It's the packaging that costs as much. The refills aren't that bad. No. Yeah. So the first time you buy it is $80. And what's cool is that it's magnetic, So mine is a special, they have different colors for different whatever. And this is like an orange color, but this one it's super, super light, guys. It's a balm, even though it's light. This is called the Brilliant Orange Capucine. But the texture of this is very sheer and moisturizing. So it's not as orange as it looks. It looks like it should be like neon. But it's a great feel, but I don't think I'll ever buy another one. And not only did I buy this one, I did buy the Gucci, and that was also because of Meredith. So this is because of Style by Gwenny. The Gucci was it Meredith? It might have been Meredith. Not too impressed with the Gucci. It was okay. But yeah, I had to go to get McDonald's twice now to get those buckets. So once you bought the first time you buy it, the refills aren't that bad. But I wouldn't buy another one. But I bought one. So it worked. That's all I needed, right? You know what? I should just let me show you what it's like on. So this is not last summer as in 2023, but 2022 is when I bought this one. So I would never think at how light it is. Now, granted, I just took off red. But it feels really good. It looks really good. I might buy it, but I don't wear it that much. And it could just be the function of the color I picked, which is this orange color. But I'm always looking for a peach color because I like peach. But I always end up wearing more of berries. I wear a lot of berry colors. Man, I made a mess. I dropped all the things. Let me show you my bag today. Look familiar? I feel like I'm behind on getting Luxe lip. Don't wear what you like, because actually, you know what? My favorite lipstick right now is L'Oreal. L'Oreal. Never had L'Oreal. Bought it because of Super Jacob. Because he showed that it's not this one, but the one that looks like this. You know, the crystal. So I bought one, and then Linda S sent me one, and I was going to tell you that L'Oreal feels better than the Dior lip glow. Linda S, I recently fell down the lipstick and fragrance rabbit hole. Yeah, because it's a good rabbit hole to fall into, and especially with all the holiday sales coming up. You know, what kind is it, Jackie? I missed something. Rael, ask me again. I feel like I'm behind the Luxe. The one I'm wearing, or the one that I like. Thumbs up live, L'Oreal. Oh, yes, the L'Oreal. It is the one that looks like... where do I have it? Do I have another one? This one. This one. It is the... If I can't see it. This is the Berg Eden 180 is the color. And this is the Glow Paradise. This one is the best one with the best lipsticks. Now I have the darker color. This one is the lighter color, the 180. This is really light on me, but this is just gorgeous. The one that looks like the Rue Cambon, yes, the one that I'm not spending $150 for. Chris, I want the Chanel set, but I don't use the products. And yeah, I'm a sucker for the packaging. Linda S, I looked like the Chanel Rue Cambon 31 that goes for $195. I legit. And I'm telling you right now, I have had Chanel lipstick. I have bought Chanel lipstick for my mother. She only wears Chanel. I've bought Chanel lipstick for my best friend. She's in her 70s. She only wears Chanel lipsticks. And I got her the Mademoiselle color. Beautiful color. Gorgeous color. Now, here's the thing. If you're buying lipsticks from Chanel in Europe, it's all numbers. They don't have names. The names are for the American market. My mom's, and they have different numbers they have different colors available there that aren't available here. My mother was like, this isn't the same. I'm like, what? Like, this packaging isn't even, I said, Mom, I just bought it from the Dior counter because it's not the same thing. It's not the right color. I'm like, here you go, Mom. I got her a $55 lipstick and leave it to my mother to say no thank you. She took it. I'm sure she wore it. Brian says, I've tried watching Jacob's live, but he loses interest about 30 minutes. Yeah, you don't have to. Marielle, okay, I'll check it out. Thanks. Ouch, Linda S. The L'Oreal is so similar. Yes, it is. Naomi, do you have a Dooney and Burke anniversary signature sack? I don't think I know what that is. Signature sack by... The anniversary. Is that the new one they just relaunched with the white edge, like contrast stitching? That's kind of like in white. Rail. I saw the Chanel Beauty at KOP and I was too afraid to go, and I wouldn't know where to start. Okay, so here's the thing about Chanel. Chanel's perfume and their lipstick bothers me. If it doesn't bother you, then it's a fantastic lipstick. It really is. But the fragrance really bothers me. I think the only luxury lipstick out there I haven't tried is probably Clé de Peau, just because they're obscenely expensive. But I've tried YSL, Guerlain, Lancome, anything that came out of a department store. I've probably tried it because my sister's a shopper. She's an in-store shopper. So we would used to go and I'd hang around and stalk the cosmetic counters while she was trying on clothes, which clothes bore me to death. But I have the Etude Tendre Can last, but it's soft and strong. So anyway, this bag is my bag today, and guess where it came from? This is Miss Winnie B. LV's project bag that she got second place on because Ed won. He cheated. It's okay. But so she sent me this bag with this lipstick. That's what I was using today. So I have a lot of perfume, and I have a lot of and here's the thing: when I first started doing perfume, I was like, oh, I just want to have these beautiful bottles out. And then the more I got into perfumes, the more I realized that's exactly the worst way to store your perfumes. And I had stored them for years in my bathroom. Worst thing to do ever. So I was using Ralph Lauren. I think it's Love. That's the one I like from them. I've had Gucci Bamboo. I really like that one. I like Burberry. But I liked all the things that were just Brian Simpson, he cheated. He killed it. Landslide. Yes, Brian, he cheated. He painted witches on a bag after transforming the entire color. The point of it was to restore a bag that you thrifted and then make it use it. He changed it totally. It's like, dude. It's like you put witches on a bag. Of course you won. It's amazing. Anyway, getting back to perfume, I realized that you're supposed to keep your perfume stored in a dark place. So all these beautiful glass bottles that you have laying out, you're not supposed to leave them out. So I had to put all of my perfumes in a drawer to keep them, because that's how you extend their life. Brian says he's only one that was artistic. That's true. But I buy bags for low prices, and I do some things to them. But he went full out, and I mean, changing the color alone, we can disagree. Yes, we can disagree. He can still, that can still be restoration. Well, it is. I mean, they restored it to use it, and he did. I mean, he repurposed a thrifted item, but I think the premise everybody thought of was repurposing an inexpensive item to something that was more usable. Nobody thought to paint witches on their bag, okay? And then to say his mom, brilliant, said, if y'all haven't seen this, Ed Braun took an old Coach and transformed it by dyeing the exterior, painting the three witches, the Sanderson sisters from, what's the name of that, Hocus Pocus, and then he put a tag on there that says, I think it says, I smell children or something, or it smells like children, because that's what the head witch, I can't remember her name, says, the one that's Bette Midler. So I was like, oh my gosh, Dee Higginbotham, just use the devil out of them, and then the perfume won't last long enough to. Okay, Dee, I have a lot of perfume. There was that 1 month I spent $700 on perfume, where my husband says, you need to stop, because I didn't spend $700 on like 2 perfumes or 1 LV perfume. No. I was buying perfumes from Mercari that people were just like, hey, I'm getting rid of my stuff, I'll take it. Perfume has, most of the time inside of it, there's an alcohol component, so they're propellant, and it's fine. I buy it used. I have no problem. Burger Boy, I loved Ed's bag, but I see both sides. Yes, Dee Higginbotham, I would like to see him restore it. Yeah. I'm gonna probably restore this one, the one that Winnie did, because Winnie took a new Buck bag and then she put leather cream on it, and I'm like, oh! But it looks better for photos, so I'm gonna see if I can get it back to the new Buck state. If I can't, I can't. It's the condition of that bag is phenomenal, and the fact that she not only dunked it, scrubbed it, and then threw it in the dang washing machine, I am beyond impressed. Beyond. It's a fantastic bag. Brian says, I spent $3,000 on perfume since July. Crazy. I know. Yes. But you're going to smell great. And why not? I don't think I could put any bag in the washing machine that was a present. Yes. I mean, she's done it before. I have put my Vera Bradley in the washing machine. Vera Bradley is designed to go into the washing machine. I have barely been able to wash out my bag in the sink and let it dry. And that's not even full submersion. And this is the washing machine with agitator. I'm like, I'm sure she had a front loader, but still, it's tumbling, you know? Brian says, I would have bought a nice LV bag for that. Yes, but there's something to be said about fragrances as a memory, and they can elevate your mood. They truly do. You can have a crap day, come home, spray some perfume on, and just feel relaxed. One of the things I always get my mother-in-law, she likes the lavender pillow mist. She sprays that on her bed like almost every night, and it helps her go to sleep. From the aromatherapy line out of Bath and Body. I would have bought, okay, Linda S. Wow, Brian says, I thought I spent a lot. I used July as an excuse because it was my birthday month. Brian says, I never leave my house. My dog doesn't care how I smell. Oh, no, you do it for yourself. You do it because you love it. My husband hates perfume. He doesn't really like it. He prefers me if I'd never bought another one or used it. He really doesn't care. I do it because I like it. Speaking of LV, I found the prettiest Epi. Oh my goodness, I love Epi. I want Ed Braun's Epi little bag in the worst way. Oh my goodness. Oh, in the worst way. I don't have $500. My husband wants to have more vacations, which means less bag money. So I don't blame him. His new hobby is running. If he wants to go run races, I fully support his hobby from the comfort of the hotel room. I am not going to go out there and watch him run. Sorry, not that supportive. I have to walk through, so it's might be gone by the time I get to it. Oh wait, though, so it might be gone when I get to it. Oh, I missed it. Which Epi does he have? Oh, Ed, the black one. You know that black one, the one with the handle that he bought and then he repaired. He did some paint on, and the one that he says he was never gonna let go of. I told him in 6 months I'll buy it off him. He said no. It didn't even have it 2 weeks. It's on his, I think it might be on a community post. I know it's on his website. I can't remember the name. It starts with an S. D, Higginbotham. I just got the Dooney and Burke Florentine small messenger and I got water spots on it. Can I do to help it? Yes. Well, if you did it fast enough, if you wipe the whole thing down at the time you got water spots on it, it should be fine. Or if just a few spots, it should just fade out, especially if it's in the natural color. Black one. James, can you give me a drink, please? I think I lost him again. He's been doing chores and I'm just nattering on. Well, guys, I have dinner reservations. Hey, bye, Brick Boy. Nice talking to you. Rail, I spent $187 on it. He spent only $187 on that little. Oh my goodness, man, that guy. I know. Yes, Chris, that one. It's on sale for $500. Thank you so much, honey. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's for sale. He just likes selling. He likes getting things and selling things. He is the attention of a gnat. And he told us that he's like, LV doesn't work for me. And now he's in love with his Noe. Where is Ed? Oh, he's probably with his kid doing stuff. I got a killer deal on what I think is one on an Epi. I love Epi. Epi is my favorite. It's a heavily coated treated leather, but I'm okay with that. I'm not upset with that at all. Yes, he did. This Ed finds the best deals on eBay. Yes, he does. Ed, he is treated LV Vachetta still at risk of water spots. If it's treated, no, unless it gets drenched. If it just gets rained on a little bit, you're fine. If it gets drenched, you're penetrating that layer of protection. Yeah, D, he is a flipper. Ed's a flipper. Chat with Chris, I'll tell you what, it's because I've been dying to speak with someone about it. D says, I adore Epi. It's indestructible. Yeah. I got the red Epi Speedy 20. Yay! That's so exciting, chats. Oh my God, Chris, that's amazing. I love that. Oh, red. I want one in the blue. I want one in the blue so bad. What? Red. Wow. I have wanted one in red for months now. Yes. You paid $300? Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Naomi Love, I am so sorry to keep asking the same thing, but got to have one. Dooney and Burke giant sack in anniversary. Let me giant sack. Let me Google this real quick, guys, because I know my Doonies and I'm at a loss of what this one is. So I'm gonna go over in a googly Google on the Googles. What is the Dooney giant sack? Dooney and Burke giant sack. Let's see, how did you write that? In anniversary signature. And an anniversary. Let's see what comes up on the Google. Oh, that can't be right. Do you mean the Courtney Snow? Okay, wait a minute. Monogram large sack? Is that what you're talking about? Let me see if I can. I don't know how to do the picture in picture. Is that the right bag? The hobo style bag? Where from Chris? Y'all find some of the best deals. Hey, the reason you find best deals is because we're obsessive compulsive and we're on the dang website all the time. How do you find that? Because I wake up and go look. I take a break and I look. I come home and go to sleep. And before I go to sleep, I look. This is a problem. It is an illness, I swear. I felt like 300 was good, but it's not a perfect condition. 2 or 3 inside stains, which I don't care about. I don't care about inside stains either. The one scratch on the outside, which makes me sad. Brian, oh good. What to take my fold me pouch out tomorrow for lunch and it's rain. Oh yeah. So yeah, as long as it doesn't get completely drenched, little sprinkles, no problem at all. Small sack. The small sack was the bag of the month a couple of months ago. For real. And S, yeah, it's like shopping in real life. You have to go every day to find the great deals. And not only every day, I've missed 2 of the most fabulous deals on Macy's that were there for half a day. And I've learned that Coach Outlet, and I'm Central Standard Time, guys. About 2-3 a.m. in the morning is when things upload into their reserve section for me. And sometimes 4. Macy's doesn't switch over until about 3 a.m. in the morning for me. Central Time. Yeah, this is how obsessive. Yeah, like shopping in real life. Check Chris. I'm always searching. I tell you what, my best deals come from people selling stuff they don't know about. This Speedy was listed as 2005, but I knew it was from the 90s, so I got a great deal. Yeah, Chris, I would have bought that too. You don't care about a few staves. Yeah, staves don't matter. I'm assuming you mean this, the lady who asked me about the Courtney or the large sack. I don't have this. I actually, the monogram, I only have now 1 bag and I have it in the bucket bag. I do have the Courtney sack with Florentine, but not in the monogram. But right now, Dooney's having a different promotion every single day, and they're doing deals of the day, essentially. So, like, today's deal was phenomenal. I can't buy them, but I'm looking. I figured to get an organizer, so who cares about this? So I'm leery about the organizers because if you saw Winnie's one of her bags, she had put in an organizer and something got between the organizer and the bottom of the bag and it caused a stain she can't get out. So I would probably maybe periodically take out the organizer and take a look around and see what happens. I don't actually find organizers for me to be useful, but that's because I put everything in a pouch anyway. My dogs are staring off at each other. Whew. So, okay, let me do a unboxing. try not to flash the world with my address. So we're at the point in the live stream where I'll show you what's in this box. Do I know what's in this box? No, I have 3 packages next to me, and I don't know. Because I bought things off eBay, I bought things, and it's just taken so long for anything to come through the post. What they've done with a lot of the shippers is there's a different method of shipping now that's even, it says it's like from 6 to 8 days or something instead of what used to be. So it's it takes longer. Brian, Jackie, I took my delightful out today. It worked really well for my oxygen with the organizer. Yes, I love that delightful. It's one of those bags I really want. So let's open this. I bought a new boxy cutter thing from the dollar store. So it was $1.25. And it's really good. And it came with refillable blade, which is nice. I'm like, awesome. So this, let's see, where did this come from? Oh, this is an eBay purchase. No one will be surprised. Nobody will be shocked what I bought. Brian's, Jackie, at least I know what's going to be in the box when I open it. That's true. Well, I got deliveries and I'm like, I don't know what's in this box. So you have to look and see who sent it. And I'm like, who is this person? And their screen names don't always match their like address names. Oh, Brian, I'm glad it worked for you. Rael, I find an MKSLG thrown on my closet shelf I hadn't used in years. I was like, Christmas! I feel that way too. I know. Shocking. Blue. I got this off eBay. It's a small tote. Yes, it's a small tote. But it's because it's this colorway. I don't remember the name of the collection. But every time I see this collection, I want it. And I just think it's so cool. You know? It has a long straps, and it has, so it's hard to find this. I don't know the name of it. I know nothing, right? I just I see things I like for the price I'm willing to pay, and it has the blue duck. It has this cool buckle. I don't think anyone's ever used this. There's like one little mark up here that I think is just, storage. I mean, it looks super brand new and literally like never used. I think this is one of those. It has a weird tag on it too. It says assembled in Mexico, and then it has this, the tag here, and a style number, which is a mystery. But you know how I love a tote. This is really cool though. The actual brads, this is interesting. So you know how they have the feet in here? These are just rivets that screw. Most of these are rivets that screw, or they pinch, and when the both mates meet, inside at the very bottom you can't see it, but those shiny things, they actually have Dooney and Burke and stamped on them. Pretty dang cool. This is brand new, never used, no pocket, no organization. It's just a open tote, and it just has what does that say? In tiny little print. I have no idea what this says. Anyway, but I can't remember I'm gonna have to ask Says what. I think she knows everything about Dooney. But again, I think this sat in someone's closet and was never used. I will use it. Oh, hey, Pixie Buddha. Kimmy. Hey. So yeah, so that's the bag I forgot was in the mail because it took so long to get here. The one I'll open the other one because that's the one I actually want to use tomorrow. Is this? Well, this is the right one. Thank you for your order. That's cool. I've never seen a bag like this. Now this one should have come from. I want to say this one should be from Mercari. I bought this a while ago. Everything takes so long to get here. If you love Dooney and Burke, giant second. Naomi, I don't have that bag. If it's the one I showed you, I have I don't have a giant sack. I have the bucket bag in monogram. I don't even know what the anniversary signature is. And Google did not show me. If you follow me on Instagram or find me on Instagram, can you send me a photo of what you're talking about? 2 down. 2 down from what? So this is the bag I was waiting on that I wanted to use tomorrow. And this is the one I got from Mercari. This is a pale blue-gray. This is also a Dooney I have never seen before, but I recently have just bought a travel bag that had the same colorway as this, and it has the same hardware shape. So this has etching on it. And I don't know what collector this is from. Hello from Latina in Florida. Hello, hi. So this is a small little bag, and I think it's adorable because you know how I feel about yes, right? And wait until I tell you how much I paid for this, because I'm gonna have to. So you can tell the age because of it's the pink inside, which means it's older, and the old school cell phone. So it's probably a good 10 years old, if not older. It has the Dooney tag. It's the made in China vintage. Well, actually, it could be from Vietnam too. Nope, China vintage. Let's see if it has anything on the. It has. Okay, it does. It has the little tag. It says medium duffel. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is 10 years, and this is actually a pale blue, very beautiful pale blue. And you know me, I love a barrel bag. I love a bag this shape. I love. This is to me not an arm bag, although some people's arms could fit through this. My arms gonna do this. That's all it's gonna do for me. Yeah, totally a 2000s bag. But I love this shape because this is my 2000s Coach. We have a. This is the Penelope bag from 2000 something, and this is, you know, the Dooney. And again, a bag that was probably not used. A lot of people don't like shoulder bags and hand carry bags. They tend to like crossbody bags. I do not have children. I do not need to be hands-free. I am totally fine with running around and being fancy and just hanging on to a bag in the crook of my arm, because I don't really have to run after kids or sling things around. Or my sister has children, and oh my goodness, what the requirements when you have kids. The first time we went on vacation and I saw how much stuff she had to pack, I'm like, you know, we're going for 2 days, right? And she's like, yeah. Oh. So I am not the best when it comes to so yeah, 2 unboxings. So I'm happy with both those bags. Oh, I was going to show you, where did I put my phone? Here it is. I was going to ask to see what the what's it called? Go to Mercari app. Let me go look. Let me rate this, because the way Mercari works, they don't get funded until you have rated them if you're purchasing something. So I bought that bag for $24. I'm sure there's tax and shipping involved. You have to pay your own shipping. It came from Oregon. And the lady, let's see, details. So it cost in total $35. Yeah, somebody didn't use it. I love that shape. Yeah, I know. Well, that's, oh yeah, you need a lot of shit when you travel with kids, like ridiculous amounts. Ridiculous. And you still have to go to the Walmart because you know you forgot something. You know, when that's, Cami, you need hands-free in New York because you have to beat people up and stuff. Yeah, I believe that. No, so that bag was $8 in shipping, $2.50 in taxes. It was $35. And for a beautiful leather bag, I am beyond thrilled. And this is why people are like, you know, I can't just buy one Louis, because I don't want one Louis. I want 100 contemporary random bags that match my outfits. My friend told me, you should really maybe just buy the bags that, buy the dresses and the outfits to match the bags. I'm like, yeah, but what's the fun in that? I'm an emotional buyer. And when I see something that's pretty, I'm like, oh, that'll match the dress. Or, oh, the dress will match that bag. Or that. I need to buy that bag. I am not joking. I have bought a $100 bag to go with my $15 dress. It has happened. It has happened. Let me finish rating this person. So when I rate people, I just say all the nice things. I say fantastic sale, and love it, because people are trying to earn $1. She didn't earn that many dollars because Mercari takes fees, and she only if she sold that to me for $24 after all the fees, she probably made only $19, guys. Because there's a fee for selling. That's how Mercari makes their money. So basically, it's people trying to get stuff out of their closet in our house and rather make $19 than no dollars by donating it to the Goodwill. And then the Goodwill makes money off of it. That's true, Cammy. I always crossbody when I'm visiting. I don't know. New York is not for me. I've watched Lisa from Luxury Life in the Middle. I love her vlogs, and I've seen the people walking in New York. And that's in the fancy parts, right? And if you watched Romina Rose May, she just did a vlog in New York City. I'm like, she was walking to Bergdorf's, and I'm just like, everybody had a crossbody, and everybody was clutching something. I'm like, and hustling. People walk in New York like they're on a marathon. It's almost like a run walk. Real. Me too. I'd rather not spend so much on clothes. Yeah, clothes, I get things dirty. I spill things all the time. I even if I keep it for years. I mean, it's just clothes. I'm not a clothes person. I admire people who love clothes. I get it. But when you're a short, round human with large boobs, it's just impossible to dress. I was looking at an article that was best curvy clothes on Amazon, and clickbait. I clicked it, and I looked at it, and I'm like, I could have predicted this list. Boring straight slacks, everything in a neutral beige or neutral black or neutral navy. The only print in color was a leopard patterned maxi skirt. It was boring cardigan, boring dress, boring slacks. Best things for curvy sizes on Amazon. I'm like, yeah, boring. I've been plus size since I was 12. There's not that much fun when you're wearing. I wear a 5X in a lot of things. Sometimes size is subjective because of the way we do sizing. Most clothing ranges, if you're lucky, can go up to a 3X. Most 3Xs in normal range is like size 18, 20. My top is a 24 to 20 to 30, depending on the cut. And my pants are a size 20 to 22. So I'm outside the range of the normal 3X range. Like if you go buy clothing from, who's a brand out of one of the department stores, any of the designers in the normal section, that isn't made specifically for plus size, you might get a size 18. You might. But normally you have to go to the plus size section, and then it's like boring pants, boring top, neutral cardigan, and it's like, and the people wonder why I'm not enthusiastic about clothes. It's like, have you seen clothing for plus size women? Yeah, not cool. Very boring. And that's why I've been loving all my Temu dresses. I mean, I realize it's just a new version of the muumuu, but they're fun. They're at least fun. My wardrobe is from TJ Maxx, Cammy's Closet. Chris says I spent $500 on a bag, but I would never spend that much on clothing. Besides, maybe a nice jacket or suit. Yeah, you'd be lucky to find a jacket or suit jacket for $500. To be honest, the last time James had to buy a suit, I think the coat was $300, and we were at the outlet. And it wasn't name brand. Well, was it Van Heusen? Is Van Heusen name brand? It's a brand. It's a name. It wasn't Armani. Real. I was there the other day, Cammy, and the clothing were nice. I had to leave before I did damage. Yeah, well, the problem is I can't buy anything at TJ Maxx. They don't have clothing for my size. Even they're 3X and then they're larger. They're not made for people in my size. So I've been buying from specialty plus size clothing my whole life. So I'd rather buy a bag. And that's why whenever I go shopping with my friends, I end up in the shoe section because shoes fit, the jewelry section because jewelry fits, and the makeup section because that always works, So so I never had an interest in clothing because I've always been, oh, well, that won't fit you. Oh, that won't work for you. You know, because, oh, guys, it's like, anyway, we all have these woes. So I was watching Cassie Thorpe, whom I love. I admire her wardrobe. She was talking about Vivienne Westwood. I wish I could wear anything Vivienne Westwood, because I was looking at their clothing. Like, that's so pretty. Chaslet Chris. My last suit was Hugo Boss, and I got it from Saks off Fifth. Yeah, and you probably had to have it tailored, and that's why suiting is deceptively always looks good on men, because you always measure the length of the arm, the width of the I forgot the name of the back of the shoulders, and then the length of the coat, and then you tailor everything, and then the pants just inseam and tailoring, right? It's pretty simple, but it's tailored. Men's suiting almost always has to be taken in somehow. It's never good right off the rack, and if you buy it right off the rack, it looks obvious. You know, yep, that had to be tailored because yeah, and that is the key to men always looking sharp in suits. Not only are suits pretty standard, but they're always tailored to fit them. Women's clothing, if you buy out Nordstrom's, I believe they have tailoring that can do hemming and stuff. But when you have a dress with a long skirt, to have an invisible hem put in it costs as much as a skirt does. It really does. Okay, so this is a different topic, but my friend's daughter's getting married, and he's lamenting. Now, he paid for daughter's first wedding. This is daughter's second wedding, so daughter's on her own. But mom paid for dress, which means he paid for dress. And then they're doing alterations, and I was laughing, and I was like, "Oh, you mean $500 for the first alteration, and then the second alteration will be $300?" And he goes, "How did you know?" I'm like, "Because that's how much it costs." It's like that wedding dress. There's the initial hit. The initial hit is nothing compared to the tailoring hit. But that's why my mom sews. That's why I sew. That's why I try to. And I'm not a good sewer. I'm not a good seamstress. I actually do hand embroidery and I do needlepoint, but I don't actually do sewing machine work because that involves an iron and patience and measuring. And I'm not good at those things. My mother used to quilt, so I know how, or the theory. I have no patience. None. So I stick to handbags, guys. So what handbags are y'all looking at? Have you guys seen, who is that? Okay, there is let me find, I sent it to Super Daca, and I sent it to Winnie. It's a really cool content creator, and he does different things, not just he's not a luxury content creator. Oh, sorry. The ad. And it's about ads. Skip. So his name is Kevin Shee, and he is the video he put out today was YouTube lied. More YouTube ads do not give more money to YouTubers. So as content creators, it was very interesting for me to watch this. Now he has 11,000 subscribers, so he's still considered a small channel. Rael says Dooney, Coach, and LV, Epi, you name it, I look at it. Yeah, we look at. Well, we're bag people with a bag channel. So anyway, this guy Kevin, what he did was he was talking about the ads. His theory. Yeah, I know. I'm 26 away from 1,000 subs, but here's the thing. I don't have enough watch hours. So you know how they changed as content creators, guys? This is YouTube chat moment. They lowered it so that you could be funded sooner if you had 500 subscribers and I think it was 4,000 or 5,000 hours of watch. No, 3,000 something. There's a watch hour component and a subscription component. So it's not magic. It's not like, oh, when you reach 1,000 people, you will get this. No. There's several criteria you have to do. You have to do meet the sub number, meet the watch hour number. And then, okay, now you have to link and create a WebSense account, which I don't have, linked to your Google account, which I do have, that's linked to YouTube. Okay, so it's like, whew, This is crazy. I still don't even know how to make a moderator because until I reach that 1,000 subscribers, I'm throttled in what I can do with certain things, but I don't know what because they don't really tell me. Cammy, me, Dawn, and Yoda have a collab tomorrow unboxing bags from PA, but I won't give. Oh, when you guys went to shopping? Yeah, because y'all went shopping with Dawn. Dawn is a death knell. Every time I see y'all go shopping with Dawn, like Cammy, you bought 2 bags the last time you went shopping with Dawn from LV. And then when Fuchsia Floyd was there, she bought stuff too. And we know Yoda bought something. I know Yoda bought something. She said she bought something. She didn't tell us what she bought. You know? Linda S. Oh man, all the hoops they make you all go through. It's awful. So what this guy was saying in his thing was that his theory is that because there was a time when YouTube you could say I don't want to be monetized, which means as a creator, and then that means on your channel no ads, right? At all. And then they said we're not doing that. Everybody gets ads. You don't have a choice. If you are a YouTube content creator and you're on our platform, you will have ads. So now everybody has the same what it is like YouTube only has so much advertising spots, right? And now they have to put that in everybody's content. And if you've noticed, and this is the theory he was talking about, this is just all allegedly in my opinion, because I know not. I do not work for Mr. YouTube. I don't even understand the algorithm. This mysterious this algorithm nobody knows, but everybody says worried about the algorithm. So what his theory is that because there's only so much advertising space and dollars, that is probably prioritized to the larger channels. And if you watch the larger channels, you will see how many ads you actually watch within that. If you're not, now, if you're YouTube premium, you don't watch ads. But if you're like me and you're not YouTube premium, you're going to watch ads, right? So what this guy did with his 10,000 subscribers, he put out a video for I think 2 weeks or 1 week, and he put in the maximum amount of ads that he could, and then he asked his subscribers to say, hey, how many ads did you see in this video? And what he found out was, through his tiny experiment, is that most people, even though he put in the maximum amount of ads for a 10-minute video, it was 9 ads, most people either didn't see an ad, saw 2 ads, maybe 3 ads. Nobody saw 9 ads. But I have watched many a 10-minute video that had 9 ads in them. Like many of them. So what he's saying is that he thinks that the monetization issue is YouTube prioritizes larger channels to get the ad funding. So even if you say you want all these ads, you're actually not getting more money. Which is interesting, which I thought was fascinating. I currently make no money, so I have no idea. But it's like I don't even know how to make a WebSense account. So, whatever, or it's called AdSense account. So I'm texting Winnie like, Winnie, how do I do this? Yeah, it's super complicated. Like, again, I don't even know how to make a moderator. It should be they hover and right click and they turn blue. And I can't do that because it won't let me do that. And I'm using a computer. I'm not doing this through a mobile app. Cammy's Closet. I did that monetizing way after I hit 1,000 because it was too complicated for me, but I finally did it. I regret not doing it sooner because it does pay, not much, but it does pay. Yeah, exactly. And I'm just worried about taxes, let's be honest. Hey, Erin. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Erin, I'm so happy you're here hanging out with us. Hey guys, this is my friend Erin. Chat with Chris. I watched the 35-minute ad yesterday. And guys, what's up with the ads? I've been getting these weird ads that are silent ads that are like 3 minutes long. Finally, I just have to pick up my phone and say skip because I'm annoyed. Cammy, you'll be able to do it. I'm a computer dummy and I don't know. It's not, there's so, when you go into the YouTube help, it's so not helpful. Hey, Jolie, oh my gosh. Well, I didn't tell anybody I was going live, Jolie. I just kind of went live because I was bored. It's a Friday. I didn't want to have to pack. I didn't want to clean my house and I'm procrastinating. And, it's a Friday. And I felt sad because Caleb canceled, Jacob canceled, and I planned my weeks by other people. It's like I want entertainment and I've given up television. I don't watch Netflix anymore. I spend all my time on YouTube. And S, that's a lot of YouTubers say YouTube is not very helpful to. Oh no, I think they're purposely, not helpful because. Oh, Jolie, I'm not packed. I haven't even thought about. I'm thinking about packing so I don't have to scramble. Because I need to pack 2 bags, one overnight bag and one bag for in the resort, and then asking about the weather. I'm like, I don't know what to wear for 70 degrees. I'm in a sweater, guys. I'm like, am I even going to be going to the resort pool? I have no idea. James will be thrilled. James will be beyond thrilled. He loves cold weather. I hate cold weather. No, YouTube is not helpful. When you go down into the help link, they even say there's a help community, and I just go through it and I'm just like, this is not helpful. I cannot find anything. Nothing here helps me with this. And then, so 3 creators I watch did the YouTube shopping event that they had in, I think, Los Angeles. So Cassie Thorpe went, Dial M by Michelle went, and Super Jacob went. So out of those 3, Cassie's the largest content creator I know. She was also on a panel there. And I only know this because she did a video on Instagram. And then I know Jacob went and Michelle went because she was showing us some videos from Instagram. And they all say, oh, we're going to have, information. I'm like, that's great. But I'm also waiting. Oh, guys, I am waiting for Dale's Addiction and Living Lux with Meredith to show me what they bought in Paris because I need to know. I need to live vicariously through them and their Hermes Birkins. They spilled the beans, so they both got Birkins, but nobody said anything about what size or anything. It's like, Dale has a Birkin. We know this. She bought it. She said she bought it. We just don't know which or what color. And it's like, this is Dale. She's not an Hermes girl. Which I'm just like, was it lavender? Does Hermes even make lavender? I don't know. Cammy's Closet. I was able to chat with YouTube representatives. He was helpful, but I don't know how to find that. My husband found him. Yeah, he can mock me too. It's killing me. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg. Meredith's vacation, I swear, had to be both of my annual incomes, my husband's and mine. I have been to Paris, I think 3 times in my whole life, maybe 3 or 4, I can't remember. But I did not go to the places Meredith and Dale went. OMG. I'm like, I am living vicariously through you because I will never be able to do this. I will never go to those places. And not that I really actually want to do the money and expense because, we get the highlights. I'm not actually fond of Paris. I don't really like Paris very much. It's very crowded. What's your job? Just curious. So technically, my job is photogrammetrist. You have to Google it. I do photogrammetry work, and it's actually it's super fancy for saying I collect elevation data. I am a person that sits at a computer 40 hours a week making widgets. Leave it at that. She must have spent. So basically, my annual income, teachers make more money than I do. My sister, who is a high school teacher, makes more money than I do. My job is production work. I work at the state. Yeah. So, chat with Chris. She must have spent $75K, $125K. I can't imagine. I can't imagine she's not. Between just, she bought stuff at LV, she bought stuff at Hermes, and I'm thrilled she's able to do that. I think that's amazing that she's willing to share that. People who make and spend that type of money, they normally don't let other people into their bubble. That is a bubble, and I'm just like, whoa. I appreciate it. I truly do, because it's not good. I'm not going to have a flagship store at Hermes appointment ever because I don't buy. As I was telling Dee Dee, I says I could win the lotto and still be broke because I would buy everything and then give it all away. That's just me. That's who I am. I am not. Do not ask me for money advice. Do not follow my example. Yeah. That's just the way life is. It's like, I'm never gonna be a bazillionaire. I'll be lucky to be a thousandaire because there will be no millions. Chats with Chris. I worked with a billionaire, and she watched over. She wouldn't overshare that. She wouldn't ever share that it's special to have this tiny window into her life. Oh my God, yes, yeah. To see what they're, just to see that it's a privilege, and that they shared it, they vlogged it, and then they invited us into their vacation. That's amazing, you know. Cammy, they share it because they make a crap load of money from YouTube. More they share, the more subsidy and views. Yeah, but that can't be the motivation. It can't be enough. It wouldn't be enough for, I don't know. I mean, they're 10,000 and 8,000 subscribers now. Cassie Thorpe, with her 100, what is she, 300,000 subscribers? That makes sense. Aaron Wells, I ordered an Alto. It delivered today. It was clearly returned. No dust bag. It's on its way. Oh my gosh, Aaron, did you get that from? Really? That's so sad because I love Alto. That's supposed to have a special dust bag too, not just any dust bag. That's supposed to have that. No bueno, Aaron. That's not cool. Not cool. I would not only should you return that, you should complain to customer service. Man, that's 1,000. 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 air. That's about all I'm gonna be. Do you like to buy so many? Do you like to buy so many bags? What did you do with them? You resell or use them? Okay, so I've been buying bags, and I'm hoping I'm saying your name right, Nung. Since I was a teenager, and I have been buying them for myself, and I collect them. I mean, I collect them as I use them, and I keep them. I don't get rid of them. I'm not a reseller. Everything I purchase is for me. If I do resell, it still is something I bought for myself that didn't work out. I do not gamble with, I will buy this and flip this. I'm not a flipper. I don't do any of that. So I buy them because I love them. I buy them because I like using them. I like rescuing bags. I personally like bags that, like this one, that under $30, it's $36 with shipping and tax. That's a leather bag, well made and beautiful. Hey, Pursuit of Happiness, my favorite peoples. Oh, Pursuit of Happiness. Look at my cool new, to me, Dooney. We think it's from the 2000s. We don't know, because look at how cool this is. This lived in someone's closet. I like rescuing bags. I like repurposing bags. I like using bags that people will get rid of at garage sales. I like using them and purposely using them, not just collecting them, because I think everything you can save is worth it. I think this is a beautiful bag. There's nothing wrong with this bag. And I think people in general, because we're told to always get the new things by advertising and fashion, that you think you have to, and you don't. I think you can. I like grandma bags. I like old-fashioned bags. I like the look of a bag that's a satchel and a shoulder bag, and if it's made well and looks good, I'll use it, and I don't think you have to have, I think you can take a bag from any era, from any decade, and wear it with what you wear, and it looks great. Now I'm not going to take, like, what's the name of that brand? It's not Cyndi Lauper, Betsy Johnson, Fun Punk, and wear an 80s outfit, because that's too genre specific, right? But if you take a Betsy Johnson bag and wear it with something simple and kind of up to right now modern, it looks like a fun bag instead of looking like a clown, because you're looking too much like an 80s, MTV video. So you can take things from different genres and play with them and wear them, and it's fun. I think that's why the kids today, the new young kids, like the vintage bags, because they don't want to spend $1,000 or $3,000 on a bag, or they're buying the sus bags because they're like, I'm not spending $3,000 for a bag when I can get this one over here for a couple hundred. It looks fine. Satchels. Yeah, I love satchels. Yeah, Cyndi Lauper. She's old now, I'm watching The Voice on Peacock. That's what I love Reba McEntire, guys. Love Reba McEntire. I have seen Reba McEntire at the rodeo That's how much I love Reba McEntire. She has not been at the rodeo for a long time, but that's how long ago I've been watching Reba McEntire. I think she said she was 68 years old. I'm like, what? It's like, no, I love her. I love her. You know, I know satchel's a satchel. It's beautiful. A well-made quality bag is going to last a long time. No, I don't resell them. I do sell some bags, but what I'm doing right now, I've flipped my entire collection. So after my dad died, I kind of went completely crazy, and in the fact of grief, because it was unexpected, right? And so I bought the bags. He doesn't like, my father never liked logos. He never liked any logos. So he purposely tried to find clothing that didn't have any logos. He says, I am not advertising for free. If they want me to wear their clothes, and put their name on it, they can pay me to wear it. And I'm like, okay, Dad, whatever. So I never had bags with obvious logos. And so, which is weird because my mother, who's Asian, I mean, I'm half Thai, logos everywhere. And, and she had logos. She didn't listen to my dad, but my dad was like, no logos. So when my dad died, I just said, well, I'm going to get my, luxury bags I've always wanted that I never did. And so I bought some Louis Vuitton bags. And that also, I found out that the one I had was fake, which I didn't know. So once I realized that the replica was a replica, that was almost took that to the store, guys. That would have been so embarrassing. But to take in this, sus thing, and because I didn't know, I'd never seen a real one, well, if I could buy Chanel and Hermes, I would. I just can't afford it. I can barely afford Dooney. I love Dooney. I really love Dooney. Dooney is my favorite brand. Coach, Dooney. I have some Patricia Nash. I have a few Michael Kors. I've had probably a little bit of every brand ever. I've never had Chanel, and I had one Hermes bag that was a vintage Hermes garden party with the Amazonian finish. That was a bad experience, and I've just never had one. Well, you can email me your unboxing. My email is listed on my community, on my page under the About. I have an email and an Instagram. She says, I love Coach and Dooney too. I know. It's Linda S. My millennial daughter says she would never pay thousands for a bag, and most of her friends are the same way. They buy expensive experiences and trips and memories. Yes. D says that's an expensive addiction. No. Yeah, I think so. Buying Chanel is expensive. Chef Chris, I can't afford any of my bags at this point, but I'm the same way. Dude, I'm the same way. My Macy's card is gonna say, yeah, you gotta stop, because at some point we're gonna stop you. That's the way that works. I bought a bunch of LV bags, and they were all pre-loved. None of them came from the boutique. A friend of mine from college, she's been selling and reselling bags for years and years and years. So I bought most of my bags from her. I bought some off some other people. And this is what I learned about me and LV. I love LV. Absolutely love and adore LV. It doesn't fit my life. So it doesn't matter how much I love it. It doesn't work. I work as a state agency. I work with the public sector. My boss's boss carries a Coach. If I even had an Hermes bag and took that to work, people just automatically assume it's fake. Automatically. Not only, also I'm Asian. A lot of times people just assume I'm wearing you see a lot of fakes around here. We have some really good flea markets. So, Erin, I have flip bags and have all. I'm flipping most of my bags. So, I have flipped most of my. I went from having a few very high-end bags to changing out my collection to using what I can actually use, to having bags that fit my lifestyle. It's not the lifestyle I wish I had, but the lifestyle I actually have. So I go to an office, I need something that can hold things and hold a quantity of things. I enjoy changing my clothes with my bags, so I like to match things. So I don't have the one bag. I don't have the one brown satchel that goes with me with everything. I don't. I just wear a new one all the time. Jolie, tomorrow is my birthday. Opt to update my phone. I'm looking for a bag too on the cheap. Yay! What type of bag are you looking for, Jolie? I want to know. I must know these things. Rael, the money I spend on a purse, I justify that as spending money on a passion. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Rael, happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday, Jolie. Chris, I sold all my LV and I had a decent number of them a few years back. Now I'm building my collection back up. Cami, Jolie, happy birthday in advance. D, I get tired of a bag and then sell it. I have flipped my collection twice. I've flipped it twice in the fact I had the same bags, and I used to wear a bag forever until it died. And then I stopped doing that because what I didn't like was how much wear it would get. So now, and I had bags. I was in that saving it for a special occasion. And what I realized was work is my special occasion. My weekends, I want to hang out at home when I can because I'm tired from work. So, I mean, why not? Hey, Winnie, I told you I was going to go live. I'm pretty sure I told you I was going to go live. I went live today for fun because I'm bored. Caleb didn't do his live. Jacob didn't do his live. Jacob's not feeling well. Oh, and you missed it. I did wear your lipstick and I showed off the bag you sent me. So I was like, I'm gonna go live on Friday. I mean, I can't be the only person hanging out at the house, you know. Woohoo. Winnie, did you have a good birthday? So Winnie, your birthday was yesterday and Jolie's birthday is tomorrow. And I cannot wait for everybody's videos. Saturdays are the worst days. Saturdays are like video. Everybody premieres a video on Saturday. I watch so many people and everybody is like loading them at the same time. It's like notice. It's like, oh, I have 5 videos all at the same time. And yes, let's face it, we all have something we're obsessed about. Bags can't be the worst thing. Oh no. Oh, you missed the bag? Let me show you. Aaron, this bag is a bag Winnie sent me. She rehabbed this bag. She bought off. It's new buck, and then she put this in the washing machine, Aaron. The washing machine. She dunked it, she scrubbed it, she cleaned it, and then she threw it in the washing machine, and then she cleaned it again. I'm like, and it looks fantastic. The condition of this bag is phenomenal. I'm still shocked at how soft this is. When he says, another year older, nearly killed myself trying to get dressed story. I have to hear that story. Rael, Saturday is my binge watching. And you have to. Linda S., I can't take it with us when we go, and my daughter doesn't want my... Wait, you have a Chanel? No way. Chats with Chris. I hope Autumn posts the weekend. I've been enjoying her content. Yeah, I like Autumn. Yeah, isn't this cool? I love this turn on. This is from. Let me see what the code creed says. This is from circa 2006. It's an old lady, but she looks fantastic, and she's a coach, and she fits well, and she fits on my arm. You know, the 2000 hobo. I love a hobo. I want a Jackie bag in the worst way from Gucci. I just can't pay those prices. Everybody's here. Yay, happy birthday. Linda S., I have a 31-year-old jumbo. No way, Linda. You have a 31-year-old Can you send me a photo? I just want to see that. That would be the bag I want. The jumbo with a single flap. I hate the double flap. But again, I've never actually seen or held or touched or had a Chanel, you know. Real Linda, I bet that's gorgeous. Yeah, it has to be. I sent it to Caleb for one of the bags. Well, I don't watch all of Caleb's when I listen to Caleb's, they're so late that I'm actually kind of half asleep and I'm not looking at my phone. That's why I'm not in the chats during Caleb's lives because I'm so tired. Linda, I dunked it and then I said, forget this wash. Yeah, I'm still in shock. The condition of that bag is amazing. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. It feels great. It looks good. I wore it today. I've been having Yeah, so I actually use all my bags. I'm trying to use all my bags. For me, it's a challenge every day. Change out my bags. I don't even like carrying a bag 2 days in a row just because I have so many. I says, if I have all these bags, I might as well love them. I give away a lot of bags. I give away bags. I buy bags. I trade bags. I like trading bags mostly because if you buy it from me, I'm just going to buy another bag anyway. And this way, if we trade bags, everybody gets something they like and it's both new and we're all bag people. So, I mean, if I buy your bag, you're just going to buy another bag anyway. You know, I have a 27-year-old Alma. I love Almas. I love Almas, but I don't own any. I had two and I sold them both because they didn't work for me. But it's not because of the Alma shape, it's because of the Louis Vuitton curse with me. I have the curse of the Louis Vuitton. If I like something too much and it's too precious, I can't use it. And then it becomes like an idolization of it as a trophy. And I hate trophies. I don't like the concept of trophies. So I rehome that to somebody who will use it because they're things. They're things to be used and carry. And they're used to carry other things. If I'm not going to use it, why do I own it? You know? It's ridiculous. It's not, I mean, it's a bag. It needs to be used as a bag. Chris says, I want a Coach Burrow bag. I couldn't afford it when it came out, so now I want one of these here. I don't know which bag that is. A Burrow bag? They have weird names. Unless I will send you a pic via text, Jackie, when you be carrying the jack-o'-lantern. I want Winnie, the new Disney face. It's like the jack-o'-lantern. I'm thinking about maybe when they go on sale because, we all know I'm not spending that money. Winnie Bee people are like, oh my God, your bag. Because it's awesome. You should wear that all fall. Jack-o'-lanterns can go past October, right through November. D, Higginbotham, I'm open to trades. D, I have nothing. I mean, what if you want something for your Alma, let me know. But I doubt I have anything. I've traded so many things that I don't have much left. Actually, D, you want Dooney now. You said you flipped. Rails Closet, Winnie, that bag is so cute. Pursuit of Happiness, love Winnie. Erin, I have the white Coach bag, my only one. It's white hobo with bumblebee sewn on it, and I thought it was and I thought it in the washer. Threw it in the washer and it came out great. Wow. I'm still shocked. Pursuit of Happiness, I'm the same way, Jackie. Winnie, I love my Jackie Diane bag. Yay, Winnie! S, you guys putting your bags in the washing machine is freaking me. I know, it freaks me out too. I mean, ultimately, it's just leather and fabric and it's sewn and there's sometimes glue in there. So technically, it's fine as long as your leather isn't actually too dry. So that's why when you get an old bag, guys, before you wash it, you can wipe it with a baby wipe. That's fine. You want to condition it, which makes no sense. Condition it because you want the leather to absorb the moisture. Then you can use a soap to attack it. I know you're putting in the oil and then you're taking off the oil, but you need it to absorb because if it's too dry and you can feel it, you will crack it and it will be ruined. You will ruin it. I missed out on the pink Sydney bag. I want a Sydney bag. Dee Dee has a Sydney bag. I want one. I think hers is a cherry Sydney that Dee Dee has. Winnie, it's adorable Jackie, Disney Barefoot Dreams blanket at North. Oh my God, really? Today, oh, that's awesome. Here's the thing about me and blankets. My Great Dane destroys all blankets, so I don't spend more than $25 because I have cried over the blankets my dogs have destroyed. D says, my Almas are going to the grave with me. I'm open to trade other bags. Yes, that's awesome. I'm like, we all have to have those ride or die bags, right? Cammy's Closet. I'm supposed to be on a low buy for the next 3 months so I can buy myself a bag for Christmas. It's not working out well. Well, who says you have to have a big fancy bag for Christmas? Linda S. Cammy's Closet, so hard. I myself on Ban Island. I already hitched a boat. Right. Yeah, I know, right? Ban Island sucks. It has Wi-Fi and lifeboats, and ferry comes by once in a while, takes you for a ride, you buy something, you go back. It's like Van Island is a daily struggle. A daily struggle. 3 months no buy now. Tasha says, I'm searching for a Dooney dip. Oh my God. Diptina drawstring. Yeah, I want one in the worst way, but those are so expensive. They're all, from what I understand, those are made when you order them. So they're not like they're sitting in a warehouse. And people who order them paid a premium. So they don't let them go. They hold on to them for dear life. Dee says, I love my cherries bag. Yes, I want a Sydney because you were Sydney, Dee. Aaron says there are Diptina on eBay. Yes, and they're expensive. Aaron Wells, she says, I love buying, but I don't love oh my God. You see my house. You're in my living room. This is my life. This is my house, guys. Believe me, it's not any neater anywhere else. I think if I buy items other than bags, it doesn't count for my low buy. Cami, we all do that. Chris says, my soon to arrive LV bag is my Christmas gift to myself. Pursuit, Tasha, and says what just showed her I can't say it right. Whatever it's called in her video tonight is gorgeous. Yeah, they're gorgeous. They're amazing. I don't think they photograph as well as they video. Rehab Van Island is for quitters. I'm no quitter. Winnie, you and I. Yeah. Aaron Wells, I have you have one? Oh my God, Didi. Riel, we have lots of room, more than you think. I did a cherries collection video. Winnie, Chris, send me pics, babe. Linda S. Chris, there you go. Birthday, Christmas, New Year's, anniversary, presents, add them all up. Yep. Tasha, they are so expensive. Yeah, because they start out those TM whatever bags, they're about $700 brand new. So they're not even used $300. If you find one for $200, it's probably trashed. Rael's Closet, Dee, I have no clue how I resisted buying the cherries collection. I regret it. Winnie B, James heard you. He already thinks I enable you. Yes, he does. He's like, which friend are you talking to? I'm like, Winnie. When your bag came in the mail and he got the mail, I looked at, that's from Winnie, James. Don't worry. She gave it to me. I didn't buy it. Oh, Carol, my dream bag is a flat vintage Chanel bag. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Chanel's my dream bag. I think, or even, okay, so if I had to pick any bag from luxury bags, the Hermes Bolide is the one I want. I love a dome bag, and I would like to have a Bolide. The Kelly, the Birkin, whatever. I want a Bolide. And I know they're not as expensive, but I'll probably still never buy one. Oh, and the Ferragamo hug bag. Oh, I love it. And it's I want the medium one, of course. It's $3,400. Yeah, we can just keep on dreaming. Because I'm not buying it $3,400. I'm not even going to spend $300. I'll be honest. I just can't. $3,400 is a whole vacation. Whew. Devils, I know you because I see your texts in the Discord for Super Jacob, but I don't know you. Hey, welcome in. Chats with Chris. I want a wicker Birkin or Kelly with a burning passion. But wicker breaks and it gets brittle. I don't care how well they're made. Wicker is wicker. I've seen enough woven baskets in my life, and most of them are made in Asia anyway. The way the corners will break. The corners will always break. And I'm not talking about the edges. I mean the sides. Because wicker is woven when it's semi moist. And it's a process. I mean, there's a couple ways you can do it. But the bend wicker so that it doesn't snap involves moisture. And wood also, if it gets too dry, will break. So I'm not going to spend Kelly and Birkin money on wicker. No. I would like a lead too expensive. Yeah, D, I would love a lead, but they're so expensive. I'm never gonna buy anything from. That's why I have the $180 lipstick, because that's all I'm ever gonna buy from Hermes is that $180 lipstick. Raelle, I should have got them at the outlet. Winnie, the Dooney, besides you, looks like a bleed. Yes, that's why I keep buying. This is I think this is a large dome. This one is the small dome, right? But that's why I was like, I love these, and this was $100, not $3,000. I'm not even sure if that's the right number for the Bullied. I've never actually looked at how much they cost, but this is $100 used. This is suede. This will be in a different video. I got this off eBay. Isn't it beautiful? Someone's tired of it somewhere. That's how I view it. Raelle, I would be happy with Chanel, but if it's Alpha Get Hermes, it'll be a fashion file. Yep. Double Tay, Winnie, hi Jack. Hey, Dean, Debs, Winnie, or Debs, Jackie. Aaron, I want the Alto Camellia White Carmen. I have a Camilla brown and suede in, I think, the light brown. If you want to trade, I have never used it, not one time. I've thought about trading it off a few times and just selling it, and then I put it back. I want someone to have it who loves it. I have a lot of Alto bags, but for some reason, the Camilla and I are just not. Of course, it's not white and Cayman, okay? It's brown. It's cow and suede. But if you're up for a trade, I'll trade you. Then I have a plan. Once I sold my condo this month, I will make a trip to Paris for shopping. Might as well. If you watched Lisa, Luxury Life in the Middle, she goes through the whole thing about what brands to buy in Paris and what's the best VAT return and how you should do it. And it's worth the discount. She saved enough money by buying the luxury items she was going to buy anyway and got a trip with it, you know. I want that bag you have in 2 colors. It's similar to the Row bag. Yes. Well, I only have it in brown. I returned. Let me show you. This one. So this is like a split leather. And this is about $80 on Temu. You know, but it looks like the one from the Row. It's a great bag. I think the difference is the one from the Row can't possibly have this thick of an edge coat. I think the one from the Row might actually be a rolled, stitched edge, but I don't know. I will use Birkin and Kelly money on a down payment on a condo, I think, D. On a CA. Devils, love the satchel. Raelle, I have to turn my cat's room into a bag room. Cats. Aaron, Cayman is like, yeah, I know. Cayman is amazing. Cayman is gorgeous. Cayman is durable and exotic and phenomenal. I am all for the exotics. All for it. It's a finer, more delicate. Actually, no. If I'm right, no. Cayman, I think, is less delicate than Croc. Raelle, she spoiled Chris. All cats are. We're their servants. Aaron, I'll think. Yeah, sure, Aaron. I'll send you photos. Which Paris video? The one she just did, I think 2. Okay, it wasn't the Paris. Okay, it wasn't necessarily about in Paris. It was about what to buy in Paris. So it's her home already talking about what she bought, like the VAT refund process and which brands were worth it. And Chanel's not one of them. Because of the globalization of the changing of the monies. But she says Fendi, I think she said Fendi, Louis for sure, saved her. The Capucine prices between the Capucines that you can buy in Paris and the Capucines you buy in America and New York where she lives, amazingly different. She says it's worth the plane ticket to fly over to Paris to buy this stuff if you have the money for it. I mean, you might as well. I mean, you're saving thousands of dollars. You might as well spend those thousands of dollars instead of spending it on a bag in America. Fly over to Paris, have a vacation, and buy a bag. You were going to spend the same money in America. And this way, you got to be a tourist and have fun too. It's beautiful to me, Chris. Yes. And then if I can get Hermes, Birkin, and Kelly and constant bags, I'll flip them. Yeah, but that's why they're so hard to get, because so many people do flip them and you're risking not being able to sell them. If you look at the pre-loved market, there's tons of those bags out there. So I don't know how good of a market there is to flip them, because they're as far as I'm concerned, you can go to any of the big resellers and buy one today. The only difference from buying them from Hermes is that they're price controlled. They're not overly inflated, you know. Yeah, it really does look like the Row bag. Jackie, I want to send you some monogram fabric so you can sew me. I can. It's a dang t-shirt. It's a t-shirt bag. That is the simplest. I can, Winnie, I can sew you that. I'll even take out my dang sewing machine from the shed. Okay, that Atlantis bag is a joke. $3,400 for canvas. You know, it's like, and well, LV is not going to touch that canvas if it ever cracks. And the way you hold that bag, it's going to crack. It's like, excuse me, Chris, Jessica, I want to buy from Hermes because it's cheaper. Yes, if it ever becomes cheaper to buy pre-loved, I'll go that route. She says Constance bag sometimes shows up on Hermes. The Constant bag, if you watch CC Lover LV, and I love her to death. I think she's so much fun. She's a Korean American. She has the best collection. I think she also has like 200,000 subscribers or more. I mean, like, huge channel. She says the Constance is actually hard to get in and out of, that she prefers the new Celine bag. And she has them all. She has Chanel. She has them all. Winnie B, I cannot believe it's that much, but of course I would like one. No, I'm not kidding, Winnie. It's $3,300 for the Atlantis bag. I'm not kidding. I watched Marquita LV. She wants that bag, and she did it, and we looked. I'm like, what? I also, by the way, speaking of LV, I want that Dune print, the Dune color. I think it's gorgeous. Hey, James Jam. Hey, my friend. Okay, James. I don't know if you noticed this, because I think your video hasn't come out yet, and neither has the one with Melissa. I now have 3 Portland Leather Good Totes. Thank you very much. 3. And I'm thinking, this is all James' fault. This is all her fault. This is her fault, because she's the one who keeps telling me you need PLG, and I'm like, no, I don't. Now I have 3. And did I buy them? No, I traded for them. Oh, I got the one from you for winning, and then I traded for 2 others with Melissa from Melissa's Corner. Yeah. Yep. Linda S. That is the one brand I don't have yet, PLG. Okay, so I'll be honest with y'all. I'm not a huge fan of PLG. Chi, I know you just did your outlet video. I thought it was awesome. But I'm a fan of a certain part of the PLG. Now, where did I put that back? Okay, give me a second and let me unearth it, because I threw it in this tote. I don't like all of their stuff. I like some of their stuff. If I make a huge mess, don't. It's a good thing you can only see so part of my house. Just a little part. So if you've seen Melissa's channel, you've seen this bag. So I traded with her for this bag, this boysenberry or whatever color this is. I love this. I don't know what this is called because I didn't buy it, but the strap, the hardware, the feel of this shiny leather, I love this a lot. I like this better than the zip tote and the top handle tote. So whatever this is my favorite PLG tote. this one out of the 3 I own. I mean, I like them all, but this I just like, and I think it's because this is the classic tote. This is a classic tote. It's not weird. It's not a crossbody. It's not a top handle. It's just a shoulder tote. It's like a book bag, old-fashioned book bag. This is what I used to call these, book bags. I'm saying I like some and only on sale. Yeah, I think these are actually kind of priced high. I have the Boysenberry small crossbody tote. Yes, I think these are actually kind of expensive, and I'll explain why. They're stitched beautifully, but these are all raw edges. Everything has a raw edge, so there's no finishing to the edges. A lot of most of the bags you're going to see have paint edges, which is an extra step. Either you like paint or you hate paint, or it's a rolled and then stitched. And I preferred a rolled and stitched. So this, and if you look at this, I'm really shocked that the top edge here, that they didn't even stitch this. This is just a raw cut. I really expected them to at least do one stitch to help this leather. I mean, you don't have to, but it's a detail that I think would look nice. And then on the inside, it's just all raw. And there's nothing with the seaming. That's what's so surprising. This is not a hard bag to make. This is not, I think they're a little expensive, to be honest. That's why if you get it on sale, go for it. And I think that's why the mystery boxes are so popular, because all the fun colors are in the mystery box. And then I want to be able, and the one thing I didn't like about this, and I noticed it pretty right off the bat, is their stitch length. The stitch length of their thread is kind of high. So the stitch, I can show you. If you see real close how much space between each stitch hole is kind of a longer distance, that is hard to, that means it's stitching faster. The tighter the stitch, the tension is different, and it's just, that's not a hard bag to make. It's just the way it is. It's a casual bag, which I'm a casual girl, so I like them, but I'm not as crazy about them as everybody else is, and I love totes. I do, but I need a little bit more structure than they have, because when I do use a tote like that, I want it to be able to stand up, hold things. That bag will fall over, period. It's just going to fall over. Let's see, I think that is the Market tote. Yeah, I love that tote. That one's really cool. And I like, so the one that I got from the other one, this is the other one I got from Melissa, right? This one, top handle, crossbody, right? Same issues. It has contrast stitching, but it has a very long stitch length, which I don't really appreciate. And then this is the one I got from James Jam. So this is the very beautiful honeycomb. So this has a pearlescent sheen. Now, out of the 3, I think this is the most fun because I like the size and the top handle. I think it's a very pretty bag. They're soft. They're very nice. They're casual. They go with things. I like these bags, but she says you can get a hemmed top bag from GFG. I think that's great. I can't remember, GFG. They do charge an extra $35 though. My spirit twin, Jolie. I have 2 crossbody ties. They are years old. I haven't bought from PLG in forever. Totes, yes. That one is cute. Yeah, they're all cute and they're adorable and they're great. And for the on sale, absolutely worth it. And now this was a gift, so hello. Perfect, but then here's the other tote I have next to it. This is from Madewell, and this is their natural vegetable tan, which is the same type of thing this one is. This is, I forgot, the Piazza line or something. They're other comparable in price. Both of them have the same kind of cult following, but so they're kind of different. This is smushier. I like them. I use them all. I like all the totes. I think the Madewell is actually softer than this, but this is a little bit more structure, which I like. But I mean, there's just something for everybody. Yeah, I love bags. I love totes. Totes are my favorite bag. Totes and dome bags, shoulder bags, because I've always been top heavy and round. Crossbody bags almost never fit me unless they're made for men. So I've always been attracted to the men's utilitarian bag because they normally fit. And so that's why I have so many shoulder bags or hand carry bags, because when you need something that's more than 44 inches, it doesn't work, you know. Linda S. A lot of people have the Pacific Northwest carry both of these bags. Yeah, they're both cult favorites. You know, I love structure, and when Autumn was first showing these, I was like, what? There isn't anything to it. But then I got them, and now I just fell in love with them. James Jam, out of all the people I watch, including Winnie, I want all of your bags because you have the tote collection I dream of. I love totes. Ariel, I'm a totes type of gal. Yeah, James Jam. That being said, I may try to make one in the future. I love totes. Yeah, right. There's patterns for these to make these online. You can buy patterns for these totes on Etsy. And how you and Jolie just learned how to do a saddle stitch with an awl. So we'll have to ask her. We need a tutorial, Jolie. You need to do a tutorial video. I was gonna quiz you anyway when I saw you in a week, because I'm like, I'm looking at buying leather tools to do some stitching. Just for fun. DD Bean, my favorite thing about PLG is the smell of the leather. Oh my god, I agree. Brian says, so me too, Jack. Totes will rule the world one day. I agree. They're the best thing, the whole things. They're the best bags. Chats with Chris. My husband bought Portland leather goods a few years back. The bags bleed their color really badly after some years because they're vegetable tan dyed, and you need to put a clear. You need to put a coating like Carbonyl Column Pro on them every so often, especially the darker colors. And that's why when you see most of their stock, it's browns. So when you see their bright, fun colors, normally to get those colors, you have to do a chrome dyeing process. To get vibrant, the more vibrant the colors, the more likelihood it's a chrome dyed. And to get them vegetable tan dyed, they're more muted. They're more muted. That's why you're never going to see super neon in PLG, because they don't do that type of dyeing. Jolie, have an old Coach crossbody nylon messenger, spent a weekend in New York City with nothing but that bag, so comfy. I'm going to do a video about what bags I really take to travel, not the bags we talk about traveling with, but I really take to travel. Y'all be shocked. And as James, that's Lady Dior video, great bag. Oh yeah, her colors, man, the colors of her bags are just phenomenal. Jolie, me too, leather tools. Cammy's Closet. Good night, y'all. Night, Cammy. See you tomorrow. We'll see your video tomorrow. Chess with Chris. Good night, Cammy. Jolie. We're all saying good night to Cammy. Woohoo! Yeah, East Coast time is about 9:20 here. So East Coast time, I think it was 10:20. We're an hour behind me. Behind me. No, in front of me. An hour ahead of me. An hour ahead of me. I always get confused. Trying to explain our time zones to people who don't live here, it's really difficult, especially in Texas. You know. Travel bag is North Face backpack. Well, Winnie, we know that. I actually don't carry a backpack. I get too nervous about things on my back. I don't carry designer bags. I don't actually carry all these cool bags you see, because I need something that's neutral that will match anything, because I'm normally only carrying a bag. A bag and a tote. I'll have a bag, a tote, a wallet crossbody, because I have one right now. I will have a small bag and an overnight bag. I'm putting on my fake nails, and it's almost 10:30 here. Yeah, 10:30 over in the East Coast. I want to do the glue-on nails, with the only type of nails I've never tried. My nails are thin and brittle, so that's why they're so short. But I've always tried to I've tried gel nails and shellac, and I've tried everything like acrylic nails. They just don't. they'll look great and they'll work for a while, and then my nails will just like give it up. They're like, no. Julie, backpacks that roll for me now on. I have a JanSports roller for years. She says long shot with my travel bag. Winnie says I've gotten the Maryland. I've got to have Maryland groomed tomorrow. Off bag topic. Anybody with dogs ever tried yak cheese shoes for teeth and breath? They love them. I don't think they work for their teeth or their breath, but they love them. Do it, Jack. The press-on nails. I'm thinking about it. I've heard you just put glue and put them on, and because they always look so pretty, right? Why not? Brian says my winter coats for years have always been North Face. Linda S. My travel bag is a Dawkin backpack, or probably Danskin, right? Unless Dawkin's a brand I don't know, which could be true. Used it in high school, works great. Then I've see people at the airport with their Chanel and Louis. Here's the thing about those Chanels and Louis. They don't actually fit underneath the chair, and you don't want to put them above. I'm like, y'all, they throw that stuff around up there. Riel, I used greenies and milk bones for my dogs. We use greenies, and we get the ones from, we also get dental bones from Milk Bone from Tractor Supply Company, and the ones from Kirkland, those work really well. My dogs love them. My dogs will spit out other things to get the dental bones. It's ridiculous. The Greenie dental type. Not the Greenie brand, but the dental mint bones, whatever they're called. The yak chews, they love them. They're just not really useful. I mean, they might take some of the tartar off, but they're not going to help their breath. Yeah. Rail, go for if they have the ones without glue and then stay on pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Oh, they have ones without glue? Huh. Dankin skateboarder back. Oh, okay. DD Bean, Winnie, I tried those green ones. They work, but my dog wanted more, and we gave more. She spit up. Bad mom. Yeah, they love them, and they want to eat more of them, but they're one a day. Linda, I get such heart palpitations when I go through. Oh yeah, when you put an LV or anything fancy through first of all, the conveyor belt, the leather or the vinyl stripping thing is going through, and then I'm like, heck no. She says I use the split elk antlers for my dog. Now those do work. The split elk antlers work really well for tartar. Linda S. I know, Winnie, I get nervous when I see others in their very expensive bags on the dirty belt. Yeah, drives me nuts. Brian S. I get my Keep All 45 under the damn seat. No way am I putting it overhead. Exactly. Linda S. A gray tray. Rael. Kiss press on. Okay, I'll look for those. Linda S. It fits under the seat. Brian. Okay. Here's the thing too. It's been a long time since I've been on an airplane, but the substructure of those chairs, they aluminum. I don't want my bag scraping up against that aluminum. I've seen those. I'll try it. I just heard her teeth done yesterday. It got brushed then more, but yeah. My dogs don't like to have their teeth brushed by us, and then they brush them at the groom. When we take them to the vet, and it's like a $300 process, and they have to put them out, and it's bad. The older they get, the less you should put them under to dental cleaning. I feed my dogs 3 greenies a day just so he stays sitting down. Yes, they love them. They absolutely love them. Brian, it does, Linda. I fly first class, so I can always plug my oxygen in, so maybe that's why it fits. That's probably why it fits, Brian. Stopping late, but hello, Jack. Hey, PSA. Jolie, why do men like to stand and eat over this thing? I don't know. I don't get it. Linda S. What? Oh, that's why. First class has way more room under the seats. Yes, it does. So what trick my mom does with her, she travels with her really nice Louis whenever she travels on plane. And what she does is she slips, and she's not taking a Neverfull, guys. She's taking a regular size, medium to large size, but not never full, you know. And she puts her dust bag in her bag, and she flips it out, and then she puts her purse underneath the front seat, and then she'll put her carry-on, whatever it is, in the carry-on bin. And that's how she does that at restaurants too. If she's at a restaurant and there's no place to put her bag where it's safe, she will slip out that dust bag and she will throw that in there and put that bag where it's safe, because she's like, no, not today, devil. Like, you're not getting my bag. Not getting dirty and nobody spilling anything on it. You know, my mom can get away with murder though. She's a cute little Asian lady. Man, she understands English, she speaks French and Danish, and she's native Thai speaker. The woman can speak many languages. She always acts like she doesn't understand you. It's a shtick. Winnie, Jolie, when they were kids, their mom let them snack, but made them get crumbs only in the sink. Rael, my dog cost me $500. And really? Ouch. Okay, so the first time my little dog chewed up a pair of my really nice leather 9 West shoes, they were gorgeous, ruined. He was a puppy. And then my cat would always chew on my leather bags if I left any of them out, so I always had to put them away. That's why for years I had all my bags stuffed away, because if you got them where the cat could get them, she would chew on them. So I do have a few bags that have teeth marks. Yeah. $700 to clean in one tooth. Wow, Winnie. Well, how old is your pups, Winnie? She's not young, right? She's kind of old. Highway robbery is true. For our Great Dane, it was $300 to clean his teeth. No pulling, no nothing, just to clean it. And that was 2 years ago, and we should do it again, but he's old. We don't want to put him under anesthesia. You say the Donald Duck Junie looks so cute, right? That's the one that has a slash mark that they said had a mark. I'm like, okay, vendor, I know you're lying to me. You know, when I saw it and I realized it was a slash, that's not mark. That's called you cut the canvas. They should have sold that to me for even less. Inflation on dog tooth pulling. Yes, they gave me an estimate up to $1,500 for dental work. Oh my goodness, she's 7. She's only 7. That's young, because she's a small dog. Jolie, that's so wrong. Yeah. PSA. Yeah, that was shady, but she's really cute, right? I love her. This Donald Duck is one of my favorites. I like contrary. Donald is one of my favorite because he doesn't really say words. Like, he makes weird sounds, and he has fits, and he throws fits, and that's why. And I like Scrooge. I like all the contrary ones, you know. Like, my husband loves Goofy, and I'm like, I like Pluto. Like, Pluto's the cute one. Goofy, I don't know. He talks. You know? Anesthesia and old dogs don't mix. I know, Dee. That's why we're not going to do it anymore, because now he's 8.5, and unless he has to go under, he's not going under. You know, we want him to live as long as we can have him live. When he says, like, I know, I can't believe how high it's gone up. I said, that's bag money. Hey, no, our last vet bill for our big dog we paid $1,600. No anesthesia to be had. That was all medical stuff. Like, we had some medication by weight. One of the meds he takes it's a 1-year shot for heartworms. It's like $400, right? Or $250. $250. The other one he took for allergies was $400 because it's done by weight, and he's 110 pounds. So, and then by the time we were all sent down with all the other shots he had to take, and both dogs at the vet, it was $1,600. We're still paying that one off. We'll still be paying that one off. Goofy is Goofy. I like Pluto. Well, yes, I can't. I could have bought. I said that many times. Like I said, James, that could have been a bag. He goes, but we have a Milo. I'm like, I know, he's worth every penny. Oh, and guys, the $2,000 in car repairs I had done, worth every penny. Worth every penny. The way my car drives now, it's like I have a brand new car. And it's not. It's from 2012. I do joke all the time. Like when someone says something about, would you pay for this new Speedy, the new orange one? I said, look, that's the same price as my car. I think it was Rashida's Closet who put that community poster thing up. I said, so I can't relate because my car is from 2012, guys. 2012. We're still putting money into it. We're still paying for it. It's ours. And Linda asks, being a vet is where it's at. Yes. Rael, can you believe they recommend my cat get dental? I was like, do people really clean cats? Yes, they do. D by weight on a Great Dane. Ouch. Yes, exactly. Devils, I feed raw, no issues. That's true. I've heard that many times, but I had an aunt who did that, but she didn't. She also used a supplement with the raw, so I didn't know because her friend does food vet stuff, but they live in Connecticut, so I don't even know what the formula is. I'm always afraid they're not going to have enough nutrients. My vet is loaded. The hot and hot drives a Porsche. See, that's pretty cool. My vet drives a truck. D PSA. That's a really good news. Yeah, my car drives amazing now. I'm shocked. James and I are both shocked at how well, because we put the brakes and the struts had to be replaced. Winnie D says, Winnie, we also buy this foam spray that smells like mint and just shoot. Really? Send me a link to that one, D. DD. Brian Simpson. Winnie, my vet is too. Yeah. Rael is he Dr. Ken Winnie. Winnie, Debs, I make her food. Veggies. Yeah, it's true. You do, Winnie, you do make her food. Jolie, vet down here, drive pickups and board for extra money. Yep. D. Rael, my cat got her teeth cleaned. Rael, Winnie, Devil's raw chicken is fine. Yeah, bones and all. Yeah. She would give her dog, which was, hey, James.
Yeah.
What dog did your Aunt Joyce have? What breed?
Collie.
Collie.
No. Sorry.
Was she a collie? I can't. I don't think. No, the one we met.
I don't know.
I think she was a collie, big fluffy dog, but she gave her raw chicken every day. That dog ate better than my aunt did. I'll tell you that. It's my husband's aunt, but she's no longer with us. But we went up to see her one year, and we were really. It was kind of fun. I wanted to do raw, but I don't know how much to give. I mean, I probably should talk to my vet about the big dog, but kibble for now. Yeah, dogs don't need carbs. It's true. Brian, yeah, you really need to consult the veterinary nutrition. Yeah, totally. It's not something I'm going to do on the fly. Awesome. I mean, especially since my dog has kidney failure. He has kidney disease. So he needs to be on a kind of a low protein diet. So it's weird. Great giant breeds are weird. They're different when it comes to their diet. And then the little dog, who's a pug, needs to have high protein. It's ridiculous. It's like, what? Debs, do you have a big dog? When you be DD, I'm getting that. Devils, I have small and medium. It's easy once you get used to it. He says half a cow for the. I know, right? He eats. He doesn't actually eat that much for as big as he is. He eats about 2 to 3 cups depending on his mood. And the little dog only eats half a cup a day, a quarter cup in the morning and a quarter cup at night. But then grandma does give snacks. Mm-hmm. One had cancer. It healed tumors. Winnie B. Marilyn does not play with her face touch. Oh yeah, she has had one eyebrow since the last grooming. Oh, Brian, I used a farmer's dog, pricey, but she loves it. Jolie, their breed all of the survival out of the big. Yeah, they do. The big dogs giant breeds are unique. My gray is high protein. Yes, because she probably greyhounds have a they need it, and they're tiny. They're skinny. I mean, they're tall, big, lanky dogs, but they're it's like he won't eat anything else except cheese. I give my dog freeze-dried raw food. My dog eats so much. Winnie, I gotta look into feeding raw. Yeah, I mean raw chicken is great. My aunt did it. And you can add in like green beans, vegetables. They like apples, but take out the seeds. They can't have the seeds. But I don't know. I have to talk to my vet. If it helps him, I'm not opposed. I have but right now they're doing really well. We get what are we buying? We're buying from the company called For Health from Tractor Supply Company. It's made by Diamond Foods, which is a good food. Winnie B, I gotta look into. Okay, James Jam, you all need to get yourself some chickens for pets. I love having my. Oh, you have chickens? How many chickens do you have? I've always wanted chickens, but we used to have at Catahoula. Catahoula is a Louisiana swamp dog, right? Catahoula would have eaten all the chickens, so we never had chickens. And now we live in a place that won't let us have chickens because they're mean here. They're like, you have an HOA, you can't have chickens. I'm like, really? Chickens? I live in the dang country. Let's have chickens. A couple people had chickens in their yard anyway. But they got told on. It's like, dang it. Dog food was giving her the red tear. Yeah, no, around the mouth. So that's completely gone since feeding. Yeah, red dye number 40 is the culprit in many, many of things. I want ducks. Ducks are very picky. Ducks actually have to have a body of water, not a pond, not like a raised water tank. They actually have to have a type of pond, or they will not breed for you. And duck eggs are like the best for fried rice, by the way, guys. Key to everybody who wants excellent Thai fried rice is duck eggs. Yeah. My mother always used to say, well, we have to go buy duck eggs at the market. I'm like, Mom, why do you have to have duck eggs for the fried rice? She goes, because the yolks are more yellow. They're orange yellow, where chicken eggs are just too pale. It's the wrong color. I'm like, okay, Mom. All kinds of rules. And the best eggs is to cook them when they're at room temperature, not from the fridge. My mom is insane. I love my mother. and we grew up with all these weird rails. I had chickens and ducks. Never again. Winnie, DD Bean, Winnie, I sent you the link in Instagram. We bought Arm & Hammer, but they also have other brands. Whew, you have 7 chickens? I love chickens. I do. I love chickens. They're messy. They're totally messy, but they're awesome. Of course, we have way too many coyotes here. We don't have any stray cats in our neighborhood because we live next to a train track, and the train track is like Coyote Highway. So they run along there, and if you have coyotes, you do not have chickens. You don't have chickens, and you don't have stray cats. Don't have an outdoor cat. We don't refrigerate. Yeah, you don't. You don't have to because you don't. Okay, so talk about eggs too. Now I talk like I know this. I don't know this. I don't have eggs. I just have lots of useless knowledge in my brain. Where when chickens lay the eggs, there's a coating on them, so they're fine for up to 3 months. And you just wash them as before you use them. Don't wash them and then refrigerate them. Wash them and then use them. Wait, leave your eggs out. Yeah. You leave your eggs out when they're laid. I mean, you can't leave them out indefinitely, but you normally cook your eggs. You normally gather your eggs and cook them that day. You don't have them sitting around for 2 weeks. So room temperature eggs cook really well. They make the fluffiest eggs. FYI, hospitals, especially children's, do not allow pets therapy dogs if they eat raw. Oh, that's sad. The bacteria can easily be transmitted to those. Yeah, probably true. She says, my neighbor has so many chickens and they would come into my yard. Yes. Don't wash the eggs. And yeah, exactly. I mean, eggs, fresh laid eggs should last an easy 3 months, if not longer. And so growing up, I will walk in a neighborhood with stray dogs and be fine. The chickens, I cross the dang street. I'm like, no, not today, devil. Chickens can be, because normally if you have a flock of hens, there's a rooster. And the rooster's like, you shall not come near my hens. And I'm like, okay. And geese, oh my God, geese are mean. Geese and ducks. I just like, y'all stay over there. I'll go over here. They are the devil chickens. They are. Oh my gosh, you have a bunch of geese running after you honking. I'm running. It's like, oh, the chicken farms clean their eggs up front and they have to be refrigerated. Yeah. I mean, for other people, but for home, yeah. Geese are evil. Geese are evil and they will honk and they will bite and snap at you. Oh my God. And swans are not much nicer, tell you the truth. Brian Simpson, how long can eggs sit in a refrigerator? Months, asking for a friend. I have rule of thumb, 3 months, no problem. They'll have an expiration date, but they're fine. Deaking about them. Chickens are cannibals and eat their own eggs. Chickens are the devil. They taste so yummy. Guess they will eat meat. They eat bugs. Bugs is meat. Maybe I'll try approach my neighbor's chickens. James Jams. Cures are so, ours are so good, but Wyandottes are bred that way. We had a rooster and he was the tame. Really? He was tame? It's crazy, but he had to go to a farm since he can't have roosters. And yeah. Oh my God, so much info in this life. Muscovy ducks are as mean. Yes, we have those in our pond in the city, and Muscovy ducks aren't from here. They're gift ducks. We have a lot of gift ducks at our city park that doesn't live here. Chicken eats their own eggs. Yeah, chicken. Oh yeah, heck yes. Chickens are not that bright, guys. They're not that bright. But duck's liver, delish. Actually, it's goose liver. I do like liver in general. Pork belly. We actually had a pork belly banh mi today for lunch. James had it, and I had the what are they called? Egg noodles, dry egg noodle dish, which is my favorite. James Jim, yes, he is a scary cat. Yeah, no, the roosters. Thailand, they fought roosters. They were fighting roosters, and those roosters. They were mean. My aunt had a mean rooster, and I was like, and I said, "What happened to that rooster?" Oh, we ate him. I'm like, yay! Yes, the Muscovy ducks are from South Africa, or no, not Africa, America. Yes, they just come up here to hang out then because we're kind of close. We also have a couple of these ornamental ducks from their Chinese breed, and we looked them up because they look so funny. We took photos of like, what is the worst? That's what we do for fun here. We go to the city park, look at the ducks and geese, and try to identify them. It's like, what breed is that? You can do a Rocky movie training and try to catch the chickens. Brian Chi, me too, but I don't like to live that day. No. I love pork belly too, Winnie. Pork belly is the best. Hello. It is awesome. We actually have a really good place up in Austin that does crispy pork belly. Awesome. So good. There's people in this world who do not eat pork, and I do not understand those people. My brother-in-law does not like pork of any kind. I'm like, bacon? Goes, oh no, he'll eat bacon. That's pork, Jenny. He's like, I know. I'm like, what do you mean you don't like pork? You eat bacon. It's like bacon's the only exception. Okay. But I like, we eat a lot of pork in my household. I will try that. It's so good. I am pooped. It's almost 10 o'clock. Been on here 2.5 hours. I love noodles, but where we live, all the noodles place cook with so much MSG. Oh my God. So here's the thing about MSG. It's actually a seaweed derivative. It's actually a really good ingredient, but if you're not used to it, it makes you thirsty. No bacon for me, but I love the rest of the pork. Yeah, Round Rock has good noodle place. It does. She sent me the link or the name. I haven't been there. Round. So here's the thing with noodles, Winnie. Noodle Alley. Okay, I'll look it up. I am. Most of the noodle dishes you're finding in American Chinese restaurants, not good noodles. I'm sorry to tell you that. Some of the best way to, they put too much stuff on in and around it, and they put too much sugar in it. I actually like my noodle dishes to be more savory, spicy because I like spices, but I don't like them and salty. I don't like them to be sweet at all. You need a little bit of sweet, but somehow Asian Americans came to America and they said, let's just add more sugar, because in Asia, we don't do that. I mean, there's sugar in most dishes, but not like we do here in America. My mother cannot eat any of the food here. When she comes to visit, she goes, it's too... I say, Mom goes, oh, I want to go eat Thai food. What, Mom, are you sure you want to go eat Thai food? Why don't we go have Italian food? She goes, no, I want to go have Thai food. So we go to have Thai food. And then she's, it's too sweet. Like, Mom, I can make it better. I'm like, Mom, then why are we going to Asian restaurants where you can make better food at home? Oh, I love stuff and sugar. I need good noodles like Vietnamese noodles and pho. I like that. I like the yellow noodles more than but the yellow noodles that you've had are probably the ones that are in like the chow fung noodles or the other different types. The kind I like are totally different, and I get them at the Asian market, and they're fresh made egg noodles, and they're so good. I do them with stir fry, a little bit of fish sauce, a little bit of is one of these days I'm going to come visit you, Winnie, and I will cook for you. I'm not the best cook, but I can show you what you can do with the ingredients that you have in your location, because that is what we've been doing everywhere we live. It's like, what can we do that's familiar to us, that tastes good? I heard Vietnamese food has a lot of MSG. Yeah, absolutely, because it's a flavor profile. It adds without having to. It's a shortcut. Adding MSG is a shortcut to actually cooking something to get the same flavors out of it. It's just a derivative from seaweed or kelp, and done well, it's fine. But a lot of people don't like it because it is a sodium. It's like monosodium glutamate is the name. It's almost if you buy I don't know where you live, but I'll come visit. Well, as long as it's in Texas, because I mean, if you live in Oregon, tough. It's too far away. I want to see Winnie for sure. I'm gonna make it up there some one of these days. The most I can cook really, really well is honestly just like fried rice, because that's simple, but people put too many things in it. Not ingredients, but they overcomplicate it. It's not actually that complicated. It's very simple, but people make it. They think it should be harder than it is. Most of the heavy lifting in Asian food is the sauces. It is soy sauce, fermented soybeans. You're looking at oyster sauce, which is like the key to almost everything is oyster sauce, and then fish sauce. So if you add those sauces in small quantities to most of your food, you're going to get the same thing at any Chinese restaurant. Serious. Oh, Pennsylvania. You're way up there. It's cold. Ooh. D. Higginbotham. I used to put MSG in my steak. Yeah, if you eat chips made from the non-name brand, so not from Frito-Lay or whatever, if you buy your local market store brand chips, MSG is in there. You eat it all the time. You just don't realize it. It's in most snacks. Because it's a flavor add, as a shortcut. James Stam, I can't wait. Brian Chi, Rael, and I are from PA too. Nice. Well, one of these days when I get up north, Jackie, you'll be taking me with you to visit. Yeah, totally. I have a minivan. We'll drive. Rice vinegar. Rice vinegar. Okay, so vinegar, rice vinegar, rice wine vinegar, or rice vinegar as an ingredient is mostly in Japanese food. Chinese food uses black vinegar. Rice vinegar they put in Chinese glutinous sushi rice is part of the ingredients. Some rail probably is not far from me. Devil's cold, haha. Yeah, okay, Devils, where are you from? Dee Dee Bean. Well, shoot, Jack. Next lunch is at your house and you're cooking, and I'll pay you. This is why Jennifer was so mad. I moved when I moved away from where she could come eat at my house all the time. She's still mad at me. I've been gone for 6 years, and she still says, "Remember when you used to? I used to be able to come to your house and get dinner." Oh, she said, "You come and we go catch chickens." Winnie, Rael, and Brian near Chi. Brian, hey Rael, don't know you. We're still here. D, I have never had a problem with MSG. Most people don't. It's just that it makes you thirsty if you're not used to it. And some people, it does cause them to have headaches, but honestly, I think it's because of sodium, not because of the, I'm in. Okay, Brian says, chickens, watch, I'm in. Rael, I had to finish the fake nails all done. Yay! Linda S, I'm moving to. Really? Wait a minute, is that West Virginia? Really? That's so exciting! Because my best friends live in Virginia. Like, that's how come I know I want to go up to see Winnie, because I'm hoping to go see my friends up in Virginia and then hop on over to Tennessee because it's not that far. When you live in Texas, nothing's that far, guys, because getting out of Texas is the longest part of the trip. It isn't far from in Ohio. Rael's Closet. Winnie. That is so cool, Linda. Dee Dee Bean, well, Jenny Girls Night. She can get me and we can. Oh my God, yes. My sister is still mad that I have moved away and not cooking for her. My cooking skills aren't as good as they used to be, but they're still better than Jenny's because Jennifer's like, I don't want to do this. Like, Jennifer, you know how. And she's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, okay. Near Delaware and Maryland, tri-state border. Yeppers. Oh my God, so funny. Would he be West by God, Virginia? That's what we call it in the South. Yep. Hey, I was born in North Carolina, guys. Didn't live there. I was born there. My dad lived in Virginia. He actually went to Duke University. No, I'm sorry. He didn't go to Duke University. He went to Virginia State? I think so. No, Duke University. Yeah, he went to Duke University. Dad went to Duke. His grandson went to Duke. He was married up in Virginia because my dad grew up in Maryland. He was from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and cried his way up to Maryland, where he ended up living. When he be Jane, we can meet up 45 minutes from North Carolina. She says, I went camping in Lee Valley, Rael. We can go to KOP. Campgrounds of America? VA Tech. I think it was Duke University, but James's grandfather went to VMI. Linda S. James, you're a good mom to go with your son to the wedding. Oh yeah, that drive. Yeah, D. Blue Devils. Linda S. I have always wanted to go to KOP. KOP is Campgrounds of America, right? Or is it something else I don't know about? Brian says, Rael, I ran to LV Marathon 2 times. Ran the LV Marathon. Ooh. She says, Rael, we should totally do that sometimes. Jamestown, Linda, right? Rael, I'm about 1.5 hours from you. That's the Mall of America. I want to go to the Mall of America. Okay, my mobility is such that I probably can't do anything, but I'd like to just go see it. King of Prussia Mall. Okay, every time I hear about the King of Prussia Mall, I'm like, no. I feel like it's like a trap. It has to be a trap. Here is my credit card. Take all my money. I feel so left out. If you guys do get together, have fun. Where are you from, Latina? Where are you at? Awesome, Brian. Could have all stopped by. D. Winnie B. James, y'all going to turn around and head back in 3 weeks. Brian says, well, it was only 8 to 10 years ago. James Stamp, I got I would go to the Mall of America. That's only takes about 3 to 4 hours. Winnie B, Dawn shops KOP. Oh, is that the Cyprus? King of Prussia. King of Prussia. That's what KOP means. See, I go to Campgrounds of America. It's King of Prussia Mall. Florida. Hey, I'm going to Florida in 2 weeks. I'm going to Orlando. They have an Hermes store in King of Prussia. Let's all start saving money right now to make a trip to the mall. Yes. Can you imagine all of us bag people at the mall? All we would be doing is enabling each other to use each other's money faster. There would be no restraint. As it is, Winnie and I text each other bags. I text Winnie bags every day. It's like, look at this bag and look at that bag. Just about every day. It's like, Brian, Danielle, I definitely want to come shopping at the King of Prussia Mall. Jamestown, Winnie, yep. We always go in November. The guy who got married is coming to Gettysburg this honeymoon then too. Gatlinburg, sorry. We could go meet Saya at the Mall of America. Rael, meet up. I'm in for it. 3 hours away from me. Where in well, you don't want to tell me, but I'm on the live. I wouldn't do that. But if you find me on my Instagram, give me a ring, because if it's north, I'm probably only on a race as I'm driving from Texas. But if it's south, what I want to do though, Latina, there's that new train from Miami to Orlando. I so want to take that train just to take it. I know it's like a 2-hour or something ride, but it's a bullet train. It's the first private bullet train in America. Like, hello. Linda S. Would be so much fun. Jamie's Jam. Yes, we could do Mall of America too. Winnie B. I'm trying to get Autumn to come. Autumn is happy in Oregon. Wait until the dead of winter, and maybe when she's had several months of the dead of winter, she will come visit. Rael, it would be the most epic field trip. Brian and Rael, I want to go to Hermes and be rude to this essay. Autumn, James, that would be awesome. Winnie, honeymoon in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and Latina South. Okay, so you're at the pretty part as a state. Actually, the whole state's kind of pretty. So what can I say? Rael, sure thing. I'll stay outside, and I'm afraid to go in and get offered a bag. James Jam, Winnie. So, speaking about being offered a bag, isn't that awesome that Dale got offered a bag, that she was with Meredith at her appointment? And I felt so bad for Meredith. I had anxiety listening to her video about her experience at the flagship store. With the amount of money Meredith has spent at Hermes, Hermes, and for them not to link accounts and not to, that is like, she's a VIP. It's a VIP appointment, and I know the salesperson's French, but it's just like, I felt bad for them. Like, this is their lifetime. This is like an achievement. They're trying to get something from the flagship store of Hermes. They love the brand. They obviously have the money, and the people are like, and she synced in with Dale, and Dale got a bag, which I think is awesome. 8K pouch. I used to wear my oxygen and then think I can afford anything. Rael, my sales quit a long time ago and couldn't say no, even if it was your resistance. Winnie B, hey, some Smoky Mountains are gorgeous right now. Devils. I'm glad I'm far away. I do enough damage online. Exactly. Brian, we have great essays in the Pittsburgh LV, didn't we, Winnie? Wait, what? What happened? I want to spill the tea. Winnie B, hey, Deb's right. James Jam, yes, that leaves. We're late. I was so sure I would get to see them, but no, now they peak. And as Devils, trust me, I still do a lot of online damage. That's all I do. King of Prussia LV is nice. Oh my God, Brian, I love your LV essay. So good to me. So when you changed your essay to the one in, that's awesome, because I'm not too pleased with the one you had in Houston, who shall remain nameless. James Gems, I did feel bad for Meredith, but wow, for Dale, yeah. I want to walk into Hermes and get offered a bag. I know, right? Dale doesn't even like Hermes, but she's like, well, if I can get one, I'd like to have, a Gypsy Air. And here's this Birkin. She's like, I don't know. I mean, that's special. That's special. That's talent. My friends bought many Hermes bags, and she has to buy the SA gift every time off. What? She buys the SA a gift when she's offered a bag? That's a racket. Brian says, I was surprised they acted like, hell yeah, anything. Oh my goodness. Winnie B. Jackie, the strap that someone told me I was in. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah. Rude. So rude. Winnie, did you meet up with the guys? No, Winnie didn't meet them, but she got the contacts through them. So when Brian and Ed went to the LV store in wherever they go, she got a new SA because her sales associate that was located in Texas is no longer her sales associate. That's the way that rolls. James Jans, I would have probably dropped dead if they had offered a mini Kelly. Winnie B, LVDD, no, but we were. The SA was able to get her a replacement part. Yes, Rael's Closet, guys. This was a great Friday Live. Thank you, Jackie, for being the host. Good night, Rael's Closet. See you tomorrow, I'm sure. Nice when you strap the strap. Yes. Good night, Rael. When you be, oh no, Becca is good. Her hands are tied at the store. She's sweet. I think it's a problem. I don't think sales associates in stores should do that. My rant is with the industry and how we deal with sales associates as a platform, guys. Good night, everyone. I gotta go to bed too. Got up early tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah. Good night, Linda. I think it's actually even later for you where you're at. Devils. Oh, dang, I forgot. It was Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Yep, tomorrow's another day. Yep, tomorrow's another day. Night, Dee Dee. Night, guys. So my issue with the whole, and Amelia's Closet did a video on this too about sales associates and client, what's it called? Client CAs? SAs or sales associates. CAs are client associates. Is that right? Anyway, no matter what they call them, it's only 8. Oh, okay. So, you're the one. Okay, that's why. Okay, I remember now. West Coast, you're 2. Wow, you're 2 hours behind me, and the East Coast is 1 hour after me. Cause I'm in the middle. Client advisor. Yes, client advisor. Thank you, Winnie. No, the thing is, the model is messed up because we don't pay our sales associates and client advisors. We don't pay the staff enough, right? So there is most of these places is all a base rate plus commission model, all of them. So when you have a base rate and you don't make enough to hit your commission model, you normally get put on probation and then you get terminated. And that's after you've probably worked somewhere else and had years and years of experience before they even hire you in these high-end places, right? You can't just walk in and get a job, right? You think you can, but you have to have where have you worked before? Who's your references? Who was your manager? It's just a thing. So because sales associates they have to make a certain number of sales on top of their base hourly rate, or they get in trouble. They have to have so many people. Like when I worked for Macy's, I had to open so many client accounts. I had to offer a client account to everybody. Whether or not I wanted to say, would you like our Macy's card? I had to say it. So my sister, when she worked for Nordstrom's, had a base rate plus commission model. She always made bank because she always sold stuff to people by listening to what they wanted and helping them actually find what they wanted. But what happens is young, starving people who are trying to just feed their families are looking at their clients as, you are my commission today, and you want this $10,000 whatever, whether they want it or not. And that's why they don't like returns, because that's a hit against your numbers. So when things go out in the wash, all of those sales and negatives ding you as a salesperson. It's cutthroat. Linda, the move will be an adjustment. Brian, yes, Winnie, my guys, is a client advisor. Yes, it is a hierarchy. Yes, it is. Sales associates and client advisors are different things. Brian said, Linda, the Pittsburgh LV will probably be the closest to you. When they penalize you. And if you push your clients, with the leather, the LV, I feel bad for them. Yeah, it's very stressful as a salesperson, and we would be told, like, when I was working in different sales, but different, not high end, but still luxury, boutique style settings. They're like, okay, today we need to have this push and that push. So you need to, we were literally told what products to endorse to people, whether they asked for it or not. Hey, would you like to look at this? This is a great product, blah, blah, blah. I mean, because that was our job, right? So when you're, and they'll probably tell them a weekly roundup. They'll say, hey, look, this week we need to push this. We've met our numbers on this. We only had so many of this. They're told what to do. So when they say there's a game, it is a game. It's every luxury store, you know? I think the CA is the only hot straight CA in the Lux community. But they don't let anybody but VIPs buy an unlimited amount of items. They could fix their issues and lifting the D Higginbotham, that is sad. It is wrong to punish someone because the brand quality sucks. Yes. If you buy something from a person, an actual person, and let's say you bought something and you take it home and there's a brand quality issue, the person who's the point of sales is the person who gets dinged for that sale if you return it. Let's say you return it and you say you don't want another one. That's why they always try to offer you to replace it, because they don't want to lose that sales in the system. It's cutthroat. And that's why I hate the model that they're doing now, where you have to walk into the boutique, any of them, and it's a 1-to-1 client to person ratio. Because I often go into stores just to look at something, or I used to, and I'll tell them outright first thing. I said, look, I am not buying anything today. I am literally just looking at things. If you need to help somebody else, please help somebody else. I am just shopping and browsing. And the good ones will say, oh, of course, no problem. And I let them know up front. I always do that, because I worked in jewelry. It's my first, and jewelry counters, they can only, because of insurance purposes, normally show you one item at a time. It's not because they think they can't have 5 selections. That's why when you're looking at super high end, they take you into a private room. Guaranteed you're recorded and filmed. Guaranteed, because it's a liability issue. Ryan, my SA or my CA said no to worry about limits. I ordered through him. Yeah, you got a good one, and you click. Yeah. Oh my God, no! I'm telling you, when I grew up privileged, and when my uncles and aunties, which by the way are not family related, owned jewelry stores, I've been in the back rooms. I've been in the vaults. I've seen the people making the jewelry custom. And it's just like one of those. So the allure of luxury does not mean anything to me. It doesn't, because I know it's a scam. I know it's a game. It's how you make. You should treat everybody the same. And that's just my philosophy. But when you start looking at people as a way to afford your utility bill, sometimes you can make some. That's why people feel like they're being judged, because a lot of times people are doing snap decisions like, is she going to buy something? Is she not? And it's like, whether you buy something or not shouldn't really make a difference on how you are treated. I had a pop up. My husband's playing some new video game. I don't know what it is. The best. Anyway. Hey, Chris. Yeah. When I came home today, I swore I wasn't going to be here all night, and it's almost 3 hours. But you know what? I have one more thing to unbox, so let's do it. Look, I don't know what's in here. I hope I know what's in here. I really hope this is from Coach. Let's take a look. I hate these envelopes. Like, how do I open this where it doesn't shred all over me? You must use the tab provided. Yep. This, guys, yes, yes. This is the thing I bought and didn't tell my husband I bought it, and he's in his game room, so he won't. He'll see it. It's not like it's going to be a secret forever, but it's my one thing I ordered from the Coach drop because this normally sells out. Sometimes these can sell out immediately, or they just hang out. Jackie, we don't talk about that. No, we don't. No. So I ordered this like the first day of the release as an insider. I did not influence you, right? No, Winnie. No, I ordered this the first day. I knew this was coming out. I follow a lot of Disney. They leaked this a while ago. So as soon as I knew this was coming out, I knew I had to get this. I actually use journals, or not journals, but these notebooks every week at church. And so I normally just change out the insides because you don't actually need to buy a new journal just for an insert, right? You can buy your own insert. But this one was so cool. And I wish it was more of an all year. So I wanted to get this because I'm going to use this at least through January probably. But ooh, that's really nice, super soft. So the way these work, and it says Coach times Disney. This is I think a 5x7 notebook or A5 or whatever it's called. So this is different than my other. Well, this is a little thinner. It's thinner than my other one. The other one I have a couple of them actually. I like these. This is from the Outlet, guys. So the difference between the Outlet notebooks and the notebooks from the boutique is this, the way it closes. So the Outlet ones snap. The boutique ones have a turn lock. But the problem with the turn lock is that when you open your notebook to write with, that turn lock, it gets in the way. It doesn't quite open all the way. So what you do is I have bought replacements. Now you can't buy the notebook inside replacements from Coach. I don't think they sell them. They might. I think they sell the old fashioned, like I think they have. Oh, I think that's also so this is how this goes. So that's what it looks like. And it's just notebook paper. And so when I go to church every week, I use this for Sunday school. And yes, the snap is better. I'm telling you, don't waste your money. So this in the Outlet, they're $48. If you're really lucky, you can get them for like $25 on sale. They normally never get that low. But the Outlet version, or no, the boutique version, which is leather, this is canvas. The boutique one is $95, which is fine if you're on, but that turn lock is a problem to me. So I have this one, I have the Snoopy version, I have the Black Sea version, and I have the Pink Sea Coach version. So I said, no, Jackie, you don't need this. You don't need this. And then what did they do? They gave me Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Goofy. See, if this had princesses all over it, would never buy it. I am not the princess person. I am not the villains person. I am Mickey Mouse and sidekicks person. I watched Thinner this week. It's really? That's a scary. What was the other one? Needful Things. The other Stephen King one. Winnie. Coach never sells refills. Yes, no, but you can use regular other refills. I bought them. The size fits. That's why I like these. I have the Coach, and I also have the Michael Kors. The Michael Kors ones are not as nice as these ones. These ones are better. I use Kate Spade notebooks in my Coach. Oh, can you buy refills with Kate Spade? Because I'll go buy some. Winnie says that's super cute. Dinner is great. No to princesses, but villains. Villains, here's the thing about the princesses and villains. Princesses are annoying because they're always like, even in Brave with Meredith, she was probably the best princess out of the Entangled, but the old school princesses like Aurora, and they're always like, they need to be rescued. It's annoying. And then they're not that complicated. And Prince Charmings are not that complicated. But the villains are complicated. So they're way more fun. You actually kind of feel sorry for the villains. Like, hello, that's why we like Maleficent so much. She's not really a villain. She's just misunderstood. But that's why I like Mickey and Donald and Goofy. Well, Pluto, actually, this is Pluto. Mine are older, not sure if they still carry them. Oh, I'll have to go look. I'll look anyway. I just buy regular Amazon inserts. They work too, but I look for this one. See, this one will fit the spiral because this is more space. The Michael Kors one, you need the other binding. The binding matters and the page count matters, not just the size. I think this is the A5. I can't remember how they. Yes, I watched Phantom the other night. Night Brian. Good night, Brian. Chris question. I left OJ out like 4 hours. Can I still drink it? Does juice is fine. Orange juice is citrus and they add sugar to it. There's nothing, orange juice does not go bad sitting out for 4 hours. Devils cried like a baby. The Phantom? Which Phantom? Yes, you can drink it. It doesn't spoil that quick. Nope. Night, Brian. Chris, just put some vodka in it. It will be good. Yeah, it kills all the bacteria. I've had so many screwdrivers in my life. I can't drink orange juice and vodka. I can't drink tequila. I don't drink any alcohol anymore, but in my 20s, vodka and orange juice and I were friends. Tasha, one of the... Oh, that makes me think of the play Wicked. She's just misunderstood. Yeah, Wicked's another one of those. Now, I didn't like the author of I didn't actually like Wicked. Okay, guys, I read the books for the one with Cinderella. I forgot, the Wicked Stepsister or something. And then Wicked. It wasn't my jam. But I did like the retelling of the fairy tales from the reverse point of view. Oh, Phantom of the Opera. Okay. Ooh. I love tequila. Tequila and I are no longer friends either. But I don't love any alcohol anymore. So I never really loved alcohol. I had an appreciation for expensive beer and I liked cheap wine. And liquor was okay. Stereotypes don't harm humans. Sugar is a preservative. Oh, Jolie says I can't read that. Jolie is our nurse in the building, so Brian, worth a try, ha. Winnie B, I would like to see Wicked on Broadway. I saw Wicked. I bought Broadway Across America season tickets, I think 3 years in a row in San Antonio. We would go to the Majestic, and we watched all the Broadway plays. The problem was, I like plays. And what was happening with Broadway Across America was they were all musicals. Now, 1 or 2 musicals I'm cool with, but every single one was a musical. And the reason we had bought the season tickets 3 years in a row was to watch Hamilton. You had to buy the previous season to buy the next season to buy the Hamilton tickets because Hamilton's so popular. But I've seen Phantom of the Opera. I've seen most of them. But what I really like are plays. I like plays. So I really like... they did one called 39 Steps, which I think was an Alfred Hitchcock. It was one of the best plays I'd ever seen. Loved it. Chris, Winnie, I saw it in London. It was amazing. She said my first Broadway show was Wicked. My first Broadway show was Phantom of the Opera in Toronto, Canada. And my father decided that us children needed culture. So we were... He made us watch. He bought symphony tickets to the San Antonio Symphony, and we would have to go to the... Now, he didn't go with us. He dropped us off and picked us up, and we had to go sit in the audience at the Majestic Theater in San Antonio and watch the symphony. I have a lisp. It's hard to say, symphony. And I never got to see Sweeney Todd. Yeah. I've seen like Babes in Toyland, The Nutcracker, Annie. What else have I seen? I've seen a bunch. I like plays, but I don't have the tolerance for sitting in the seats that they have anymore because of the accident. My spine. I could do it for a while, but it wasn't worth doing it anymore. So I don't. I've seen what was the one South Pacific? That was really good. Um, that was very good, actually. Again, another musical. Have you seen Porgy and Bess? It's no, I haven't seen that one. Chris, it's so cool. Did you ever film Wicked for home viewing? Chris, I love operas and plays and musicals. I actually watched. This is probably the worst one. Macbeth in a German operatic. Nothing is more worst than that. Macbeth is dreary. I felt miserable. And it's not like I understand German. I don't know why we were watching that. I don't know why we went to that. Somebody must have given us those tickets. Klaus, I love Carmen, the um what's the name? Carmen, and then the movie with Carmen Jones. That was really good. And then my stepfather, is a huge opera fanatic. So we watched Puccini and was it Penzance, all the things. I still don't have appreciation. I just have some culture, I guess. I would rather go to um I'd rather go to a play than go to a musical or an opera. I like plays better. And I like ballets. And Klaus hated ballets. Hated them. He thought they were the most boring things ever made. And ballets are pretty. I think it's amazing. It's a feat of athletic of the athletes, what it takes to, but the arts they're underfunded. They're super underfunded. I really dislike going to we used to go and listen to pop series. So it's not the classical symphony. You know what I mean? The word I can't say. I want to see Eva from Fuchsia Floyd live. Some people don't like doing lives. Like Autumn won't do one. We've asked her a billion times. Dee Dee, I love musicals. I love Chicago, Kinky Boots. I've seen Kinky Boots. Kinky Boots was really good. Did you see that in the Majestic? That was great at the Majestic. That was probably one of the last ones I saw. Annie's one of my favorites, but I really do just like plays. So I like mysteries. I like they just don't have that many. So small theater does a lot of plays. The big Broadway stuff I've seen, but again, now I just don't feel like I can. I just go to movies. I just go to movies now. I do miss live theater. Live theater was fun. She's a conductor, I believe. But I actually walked out of a. We went to go see the ballet, the Nutcracker, by the Russian ballet. And we went, my sister and I went, and then my friends and her parents went, and we weren't able to get the same seats next to each other. So we're watching, okay, so here's the deal. The Russian ballet coming to the Nutcracker in San Antonio during the holidays means that they're the B team, like the understudies, but even the understudies are pretty damn fabulous. We get there, Jennifer and I are sitting down, we're watching the ballet, and we look at each other and we're like, they did not do that. They did not do that. They did not have a live orchestra. It was canned music. I don't care how beautiful the ballet was, the music, because we go to that theater all the time. We know the acoustics. We're listening to it. We're like, nah. Jenny and I were like, we're out. We left. We didn't even make it halfway. As soon as we were able to leave our seats, we don't care how much money we paid for that. I don't care how great the ballet was. It is not the same when they use canned music. It is not what you do. We did not pay to see the Russian ballet to have canned music. The San Antonio ballet has the San Antonio Symphony with it. So, I mean, if I'm sitting there to listen to Tchaikovsky, I want Tchaikovsky, you know, not, nah, it was not the best experience. Which is kids to see the Blues Clues, Bear in Big House, grandkids into Paw Patrol, Disney songs. I went to the Ice Capades. You know, we did all those things. I don't even know if they do the ice shows anymore. Those were fun. Chris, my former life, I was in professional choir, but that is my past now. I sometimes miss performing. I don't like pre-recorded performances. It's not good. Ice Capades, yeah, Ice Capades, ice stars on ice, ice shows. That's when I would go see the Disney on Ice. I think I saw Aladdin on ice. They're fun because when we were living in San Antonio is huge. I mean, it's like over 1 million people, so there's lots of things that go through San Antonio. That was all theater, no ice capade. Oh my god, ice capades, yes. I want to see Disney on Ice. Chris says, I've heard it's fun. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. I have where's my phone? It is beeping at me. Oh well. They'll call back. Who knows? Yeah, but we haven't done that since the pandemic times, by the way. Those things don't happen anymore. Like we still go to the zoo. We go to the San Antonio Zoo because it's a pretty zoo, and we have annual memberships, and we like to go walk around. And I mean, it's an hour from where we live, but if we're gonna go into San Antonio, it's fun. And my sister goes with her kids. So when your friends have children, you do things where you can have children go. Dee Dee, now we did take our daughter to Ice Capade to see High School Musical. Man, I feel so old. Do you realize I watched, dating myself, American Idol the first year when Kelly won, and after they won, they did a tour. We bought tickets and we went to their tour. And we did. They came to San Antonio, and I bought I think they only did that for 1 year, where they did the tour after with the top 10 contestants from American Idol. That was the year 1. And when they came to San Antonio, I went there. That was a long time ago. I'm older than that. I'm proud. Yeah. Yeah. Like when you remember the first season of American Idol. Oh, yeah. And it's still going. Okay, guys. So now it has really been 3 hours. I'm going to get off this because my back's starting to hurt, to be honest, sitting in this chair all day. I've been sitting in a chair all day anyway. So I will be doing another live on Monday, like normal. This weekend, it's jammed packed, very busy. Oh, I forgot my husband took me to see Dancing with the Stars, but it was only Max and his wife and brother. Kelly was one and only to truly succeed. Oh, yeah. Out of all of the idols, because she was truly amazing. Well, I don't know. What was that other guy? Chris Daughtry, was he an idol? And then there was what's his name? The one that does the I can't remember his name. Yeah, I think Chris Daughtry was one of them. Fantasia. Yeah, they've been in some really, but no one as big as Kelly, because she's amazing. I mean, her vocals are just amazing. Adam, that's the one. Adam, yes. Yeah, he's doing really well. But I actually really like Carrie. I think was Carrie from Idol. I really like The Voice, but the problem with all of these, hi Gladdy Williams. I know, I'll just keep on talking. But the thing about all of the people with The Voice or the Idol, they're all singing covers. And to make a true success is, can you make songs that are yours, that people hear them say that's the artist's song. Like, so you can win a competition. It doesn't mean you're going to be a successful artist unless you have the machine and engine for making the music that resonates with the people. Anyway, that's going to be a different talk for a different day. Carrie was from Carrie Underwood. Okay. Jennifer Hudson. Yeah. some good people. I'm a Kelly Clarkson fan still, you know. Sometimes the losers are successful because they aren't looked into. Locked into strict contracts. That's the dang truth. Okay, I'm getting off. I'm ending the live stream. Y'all have a good night. I will see you Monday. Bye.